Damn, I was like, what the fuck is in my ear? Bro, I was like this. I was like, what is that?
Yo, testing 1, 2, 3.
Well, we gotta wait for people to get back on live phone. You know what we might have to do? We have to go back and delete that video. Don't. I'll remind you to delete that shit.
Before or after you call your daughter?
Well, they already went to bed, so we're good.
Oh,
Hey, Jordan said, "Yay, I'm first."
Hey, Jordan, can you hear us?
Can you hear us, Jordan? Say yes, mofo. Jordan. Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah, we got great quality. Sweet. Hey, give him the number. Call.
Well, let me put it right here.
Yeah, put it on there.
Hold on, I gotta get the number first.
Flash it on the screen.
Oh yeah, boom, boom,
There is,
boom.
I think you can.
So if y'all want to call us, whoever decides to get in first call.
First caller. Let Jordan be first.
Let's see who can get to the line first. I feel like a real radio station now. Who's gonna win these tickets?
Caller number 12.
Holy shit, he's calling your personal. Hang up on his ass. No, we're not doing that.
Hey, you can't cheat, bro. You got to call the.
Yeah, you got to call the number, G. Sorry.
You got to hang up.
Who the fuck is calling me? Goddamn, Bobby's calling me?
Hey, you can't cheat, bro. You gotta call
Hey, you're cheating, bro.
Type the fucking number. Quit getting distracted.
Well, I can't. Hold on, I got to decline this shit. Hold on. Sorry, Bobby. God damn it. Hold on. I'm going to put the number up.
Y'all are confusing people.
Well, fuck. They're trying to call me personally. Hold the fuck on. Boom. Number's out. Number's there. Call that number.
Not going to call me.
No, this is our just off the plate Google number.
No, what I'm saying, yeah, the one. Actually, the numbers are in the system, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, under the teams.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Call that number, 832-930-0722. Call me now to get your fortune read.
Let's see who calls in first.
Let's see who's fast. Sorry, Bobby. I know Bobby's pissed. He's going to be like, man, I tried to call you, bro. Damn, everybody called our personals. Ain't that some shit?
Hey, that's funny that they know. Okay, let's get it started and get it over with. Now it's all good.
All right, cool. Okay, the number's out there.
Are you sure that's the right number?
Yes, this is the right number, G. 832-930-0722. Yes, I got it right here. Look, I'm looking at it right here. Because I called you twice from it.
Well, look, Bobby said right there, and it's not going through.
Did you fucking turn it off or on?
No, it's on. What did Bobby say?
Just off the plate.
Okay, here we go. Here's our first caller.
Who is it?
We don't know.
Call from.
Bobby.
Hey, Bobby got through.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
How's it give the name?
2.
They have to say their name before it comes through.
To accept.
Well, how about that?
To send a voice message, press 2.
Hey, who are we talking to?
Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
What up, Bobby?
Oh, goddamn
What's
it.
up?
God damn it, Bobby.
Go ahead, give him. God damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
Baseball, gentlemen.
Oh, no
yeah.
fucking way, it just turned off.
Yep, it's going to turn off on you.
Hold on.
It's going to turn off. There
Hey,
it
y'all
goes.
start the speed or whatnot. Like every time it messes up.
Do what?
Say that
I
again.
said maybe y'all need to start speed
Speed it up.
unless it's like internet problems or something.
Internet connection issues? No, we're having like camera issues with the GoPro.
Talk to him.
Yeah. So, Bobby, what happened Sunday, man?
Man, to be honest, I mean we had a good game plan going in. Like the guys that we pretty much planned on like wrecking us, basically Dre and Josh Wells. You know, like we pretty much put a game plan together and found their niches. And kind of held them down, but we just gave it up defensively on our own. You know, the bottom of the second, or I should say the top of the second, actually, we had one out, and there's a runner on first and second, and we literally just double play.
Right.
My second base was trying to grab the ball and tag second, and in reality, he could have just snagged the ball up the middle, tossed it to the shortstop, and we could have turned a quick double play. But again, like I said, mentally we were beating ourselves.
What inning you
The
think
Brewers-
what inning do you think you lost it in?
The second for sure, because that's when we gave up the first run of the game.
Yeah, but like,
The first inning,
but at what point, like, because I mean, you know, like if they put up 2-3 runs, you're still in the game. 4 or 5 runs,
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like,
like,
at what point are you like, oh shit, this is getting out of hand?
the week before we went down 3-0, and we pretty much just scratched our way back until we tied the game up. We were trying to go in with that same game plan on Sunday. You know, we were trying to fight. We pretty much scored runs every time they scored runs, and then we shut each other down for 4 or 5 innings again. And then at the end of the game, we made a pitching change, and it just fell through from there. It went from 8-3 to 12-3, and pretty much after that, you know, the guys kind of lost hope. But it wasn't that we lost hope, you know. It's like, just let's get this over with, because on to the next week, you know. Like, that game really brought us back down to earth. You know, I've been listening over the weeks, you know, y'all been saying it over and over, who's going to beat us, you know.
Yeah.
And we've been waiting for it. You know, we weren't waiting to get lazy. Like, it took both my starters, the 2 guys that pitched all season that hold our records, like, that were undefeated, did not show up at game time. You know, throws off the whole. Literally started with 9, and so did Ronte. You know, but that's the game of baseball. It's like he happened to have the right 9 players. You know, like we just didn't have that team chemistry. Like, we tried to do too much when we could have literally just played baseball, had fun, and who knows what could happen. But when you throw the ball around, when you don't catch balls, you know, or
errors
you get
always kill you. Yeah.
down and make a mental mistake. Like, there was a mental mistake that I cost us the run. You know, like, I cost us 1 run because we got in a rundown. A guy got thrown out at home because he was trying to run home on a ball, hits the shortstop. Shortstop threw him out at home. And then the guy rounding second got a little too greedy and tried to get third, and he got caught between the base paths. Well, our catcher ran all the way from home plate between the diamond towards second, and then threw the ball and waited basically too long to throw the ball, and kind of threw it quick and high, so the second baseman wasn't able to grab it. And then in return, Chris, which actually did a great job and backed up the play from the outfield, received the ball, and I was covering third base, and I literally, like, missed a dude on tag, and like, there was nobody at home. Nobody did their job and covered home. The most important plate, you know, the most important base in baseball, nobody was covering, you know. And so with that being said, the pitcher ran, and, you know, it's pretty much me trying to throw a touchdown at that point, like, either hit the runner, find my player that's running towards home and try to get him the ball, because that's really the only 2 scenarios I could have had, you know. So I chose to throw it behind him, and I threw it 2 behind him, and they scored a run off of that.
Well, you know,
like, it just meant.
We had this play like that. There was a play like that a couple of weeks ago, or like last week in one of them, where they kind of what you just described, where the guy, the catcher, caught the ball, and the guy got between second and third, and he runs him down, and he took too long. I don't say too long to throw it, but he made a poor throw.
Do you want me to read some of these comments?
Urgent throw, like, you're like, oh shit,
yeah,
like, I gotta throw the ball.
Well, here's what's crazy. He throws the ball over second base, or a bad throw to second base. Nobody's covering home, like you said. The guy who was in the rundown slides to third, and the guy who's batting is like yelling, "Get your ass over here!" Nobody's covering home, and if the guy would have, the guy would have slid.
Remember?
If what? Say it again.
That nobody remembers about home. It's too late. Everybody's worried.
Well, luckily,
in the play.
the guy didn't run home, so no damage was done, other than the guy moving to third. But you kind of seem like you were describing that same play we just saw like last week. So, but let me ask you this. So did you say you guys didn't have your 2 starters, or when you say you didn't have your 2 starters, I mean that they didn't bring their A game, or they didn't show up?
No, my starters came at 9 o'clock. The game time was at 9 o'clock. You know, I had let my starter Sergio know prior that he was starting. I'm not too sure what happened, but, you know, things happened. He did have to drive a far distance to get to that field. So I do know that plays into it. Both my guys had to drive at least 40 miles, I believe, to get to the field. But they were my starting pitchers, and literally, like, I had to change up the whole game plan. With them being pitching, I would have had a DH. You know, I could have moved my players around. But with that being said, Chris had to, like, spot start literally 5-10 minutes before the game. I'm like, hey, Chris, I need you to go. You know, and it would have been a completely different story if I could have DH'd, you know, but I couldn't. So I had to leave Chris in and I still couldn't burn any of my players in the second inning, to put a pitcher in that isn't a spectacular hitter. It's just the game plan. You want your best 9 hitters on the field, and you got to work that mentality into are they able to play defense? Are they able to hold down their job? It's just I didn't get to place the guys where I wanted them. And Ronte was able to take advantage of that, and they took very big advantage of that. Thankfully, we weren't run ruled. We were actually they
Close.
scored those runs the last 4 runs top of the 9th.
Yeah.
Thankfully, so they run ruled us, but they did beat our ass.
Yeah, I mean,
You guys have a
what do we
run
get?
roll in that league?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, it's
What is it?
10 after 5 and 8 after 7.
10 after 5, 8 after 7.
yeah.
It's been a while since I had a run roll.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Bobby. I'm gonna back you up on this. Is that, and I'm gonna say it like this. That's what these fuck faces don't understand out there. That when you show up fucking late to a game and the manager already's got a game plan, you fuck it up when you show up late or you don't show up at all, and then it gets gets in your head. Now you can't because you play, right? I think when last time I was there you were catching, right?
I don't play. I have to.
Yeah.
I literally had to week before when we tied them. I didn't have 2 guys show up on time then, and then the same scenario happened, but it just happened to my pitchers this time. I was able to play it around the position players, but when a pitcher doesn't show up, you need them to show up at least 30 minutes before game time, and they don't show up on time. That hinders your game plan. I could have been okay, you could still pitch, but then what if you put a 6 spot up in the first, Now I look dumb. My team's questioning why I put him in when he's late and why I didn't start somebody else, all those plays just happen, and you've got to really take into consideration too. I couldn't pull any of my players ethically, yeah, we're 11-0, but we're working for playoffs. We already have a spot locked to get the playoffs. So we're not exactly playing for the record. It's more of an ethics thing. I'm not going to go and pull a guy, without him getting into that, especially if they drove a long distance. It's still Sunday League baseball. We're still here to have fun. But I'm not going to pull somebody that early into a game, especially when we have the type of team we do to score 5 or 6 runs in an inning. We up a few bombs here and there quite quick, and before you know it, the game's changed, and our pitching held it down. After the 3rd inning, we didn't allow any runs for 5 innings, and then they scored 4 runs when I put another pitcher in the game, and thankfully their pitcher was able to get out of it. He pitched a hell of a game. Sean pitched a hell of a game. 9 innings,
Well, we were trying to get you. We were trying to get you on when you took over the All-Star game, right? When you won the All-Star game, we've been trying to get you on for a while. We just haven't had a chance to. So
Yeah.
So congratulations on the All-Star game, 'cause we never personally gave you that. Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
No worries, man.
Me and Jesse DeLeon had a game plan put together. Unfortunately, we only had 12 players show up, and I had to have a couple of my guys step in. I always tell my guys, no matter who or where we play, bring your stuff.
Right.
You never know. So, and it was that situation there. You never know. I wasn't even supposed to play in that All-Star game, and I wound up playing.
Right.
Well, and those are the things that players don't understand from a manager standpoint. I mean, me and Cody gone through it a bunch of times, trying to, get the game plan going because somebody didn't call or somebody says they're coming, and that's the worst thing ever. Is I always tell my guys, hey, I do my lineup and everything the day before. If you tell me you're coming, you're gonna be in the lineup. If I have to fucking change it, there's gonna be some shit to be paid for that because.
Well, also too, man, they hyped up this game
No, it was
another fucking level.
But it was the game. It was the game. I wanted to be there. And by the way, the only reason I couldn't be there, Bobby, was because I had a Corey's wedding that I went to in Cyprus, and it was at 12. If you guys would have just done the last 2 innings, finished up the game, last 2 innings, I would have went to Pasadena, then I would have drove to Cyprus. But because you guys were playing the full game, I'm like, well, even if I go catch the first 3 or 4 or 5 innings, the innings that matter is the end. So why the fuck even go? So, but I was catching it live with Ronte.
I went to the meeting because we have meetings weekly in the De Leon Metropolitan. So when we have the meetings, last week we were talking, and me and Ronte were playing different teams this past Sunday. I was supposed to play Cuba Industrial, and he was supposed to play Havana or something like that, and it changed. We literally got our schedule changed because another team, Indios de Juarez, in a Puerto del Rio, I believe, were tied, and they were talking about a tiebreaker scenario when they needed a positioning in the playoffs, you know? So realistically, the game didn't count for me, you know? Like, I wasn't hurting for the game, but Ronte hypothetically needed the game, you know, like, but we tried to push to play it towards the end of the season where we could play it, you know, if needed, finish the last 2 innings if needed. But then they somehow finagled them getting the Indios de Juarez to play a full game again. And as I'm walking out, they're like, whoa, Alianza, y'all got to play y'all's game over again. And like me and Ron knew, like, we already knew like what was going to happen pretty much. Like, there was 3 scenarios and only one of them was going to play out. Like, we prepared for one and we literally got thrown out. We did not expect to play a complete game. I didn't. Like, I was like I said, I was walking out.
Well, you heard what happened to us on the Redbirds when we played. We you know, the lights got cut off and we had to finish the game. Like, I think, what was it, 1 inning or 2?
Yeah, it was 1 inning.
1 inning, yeah, it was literally 1 inning. So
the 1/10 inning.
Yeah, and I thought that's what you guys were gonna do, and you know, which kind of would have made sense
with the California rule and applied.
Well, yeah, California was in effect, but we only played the last inning. But you know, and we were the same way. We were like you guys, a really tight game. I mean, it was a great game. I think, but 4-3 we lost. 4-4. 5-4? No, time it was 5-4.
No, it was 5-6.
Oh, 5-6. Yeah. So you know,
because I tied it up. No, I'm
Ronte, you know, and we could have like came back. Like, Ronte would have beat us in those 2 innings. You know, now not only like are we down because we had to just play 2 innings, but we don't have 7 more innings of baseball to play on that Sunday. So it's how can I say it? Like, not degrading, but you know, like, it upsets you pretty much that you're only going to play 2 innings and you're really not sure if you're going to win or lose because you don't know who's showing up, and you can't really get those same players to show up again. You know, people got jobs, people have families, and accidents and things like that happen. Like, the guy that was on the mound that closed out the game for me, because I had to make sure that we finished that 7th inning, because I was not going to go and like let them get runners on to make sure they can finish it up. You know, they had Drake coming up. The top of their lineup was smashing the ball.
Yeah.
I was like, man, like, fuck it. I got to get Reed Seeley in there and let him shut it down. That was mid-80s easy, you know, and he struck out the last batter of the inning, and then they called the ball game right then and there. So, like, it was like a strategic thing, but what is that going to do? He couldn't start the next inning, and he wasn't going to be able to show up to the game, you know, just like, and he didn't show up to this Sunday. So, like those kind of things come in play. Like, I have a 17-man roster, and I only had 9 players show up.
Dude, I get it. That's a tough part, man. I mean, again, this is how are you supposed to win an important game when you don't have your full team, man? I mean, I don't have that large of a team, but I have, you know, 14 guys, I think 15 guys, and sometimes, I mean, a couple of weeks ago, somebody decided to go to a Halloween party, and we got stuck with only 9 people. So
yeah, and like,
I think there was a lot of Halloween parties.
Yeah, in the middle of the fucking day. I don't
Are
understand.
we still in the Halloween shit?
I'm just trying to vibe with fucking Bobby over here as a manager. Like, we're like crying on each other's shoulders here and shit because we got to fucking put.
We have examples and we're gonna use them.
Yeah, man. I mean, and, you know, hey, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, me and Ramsey, like, we have good teams. Like, I look forward to playing them again in the playoffs. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
You know, like, type of games that you want to play. Like, I'm thankful that we're only allowing 8 teams in because nobody wants to play the bottom half of the league, you know, like, especially.
Well, you know, the comment I was making to Cheeto a couple of weeks ago was that, in all honesty, you know, there probably should be divisions, right? Like, kind of like you remember, Bobby, when we played with Texas Made, we were in divisions, right? You had AAA, AA, single A, right? You know, if you won the championship and AA and single A, you went to AA, and then, you know, and so on and so forth. Because if AAA played single A, I mean, it'd just be a terrible game. Like, you know, it just would be trash.
Yeah.
So, you know,
but that being alone, AAA alone in Alberta was the size of Leon, but it's not that. It's just there were so many teams. You know, there was 92 teams in that league last summer league, 2019, 92 teams, bro. That dude made $75,000 tax free for a whole season, bro. Like, all he had to do was pay field fees. He got marked up. He did raffles, all this stuff. Like, dude was making money. It's just about having all the. If De Leon could get 6 or 8 more teams, that would be the perfect thing to do. You could literally separate it because there's teams that we have that would be more successful with a metal bat than they would be with a wood bat.
Yeah.
It's just not, you know, like, our team can adapt to metal or wood. We're going to get better if it's metal. Like, it's going to be scary if we ever have to go back to the metal bat league because we don't want to. We love wood so much, you know. Like
No, wood's great,
it's
man.
like-
Wood's great.
like wood bat, you know. You get to make fun of people for breaking their bats, you know. Like that's fun. That's lifetime. We'll have forever.
Well, dude, it's
you know,
you know, you're not to me straight up. It's not a home run until you hit one with the wood bat. You know what I mean? It's the crack of the bat is just the best thing ever. So
Nothing like it.
nothing like it, man.
Buddy.
You know.
Yeah. No, they had a really good team. You can't put it past them. Somebody had to beat us.
Yeah.
Had to bring us back down there. We're very humble now. We got work to do. We got 2 games left. Hopefully Jordan can keep that number 1 spot warm for us because once we win the next 2 games.
Yeah, I know. I want to put Jordan on too because
yeah, we got to get him on.
Yeah,
right
we got to
now.
get him on because you know he's doing a good job too. He's you know he's right behind you. So
he's going to be out to San Antonio and he's going to help me coach out there.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Talk about San Antonio. That's right.
So I'll be out there Friday evening. We have a managers meeting. Got to pay our dues and submit our roster. But right now we're on the fence because of the weather. It's supposed to be 60% on Saturday, and just the whole team in general. Like I only did the math for myself. I'm paying for a hotel and I'm taking my family, so that's gonna be like from $6,000 to $1,000 for me alone as a single player. So I can't imagine how much money as a team we're putting out there, you know, just to go there.
What you do is, man, you park at a Walmart.
This guy.
Or a Flying J, and you take a shower at the truck stop.
Well, no, dude. Well, no,
sleep
look.
in your car.
Look, in one of these other podcasts, we talked about it. You know, and I think I talked to you a little bit about it. It was like the team that you have here and the team you travel with are 2 different teams because it costs money to travel. You know, it's time away from work. That's one, right? So you're losing money if you don't have PTO, paid time off. Then you got gas.
Not only spend $100, you lose $100 plus your wages, whatever you made for that.
Whatever you make for that day, your gas, your time, and then the hotel. So it's the traveling. Unfortunately the traveling team is not for everybody, and it's unfortunate because sometimes some of the better players, you know, you want them there, but you can't because you know they can't take time off or they don't have money. Financial issues. So it always comes with financial stuff.
Put together, you know, like we're going to go out there and compete. Like we're not just going out there as Alianza. It's not just us. We have probably 7 or 8 of our guys, and then we're making a collection of players from other teams. You know, like we have pitched for Jordan at one time, and he pitches for the Hot Shots now. He's coming out. Chris has a couple players from the team he plays for in the Aztecs on the Coastal League. You know, and they're pretty good players. Oswar and Johnny Cruz and Pedro. You know, they're coming out to help us out. You know, like we got.
Well, that's what it should be representing.
I don't know who Carlos Guerra is, but he's coming to pitch for us. He pitches for the Hooks Corpus Christi AA team. So like we're gonna have some competition, but we're also gonna have players to compete with out there. My shortstop Reed Seeley's gone.
Yeah.
That dude can stick.
Are you gonna have any live feed out there so that we can check it out?
Actually, the game is broadcasted live on the Colt 45 de San Antonio Facebook. They actually have an instant replay system and everything out there.
Sweet. Okay, well, pass that along, man, or that way we can, we can
link it.
Yeah, we can link it, man, and then I mean, I want to check it out too myself. So
podcast.
Yeah.
But we'll know by Thursday for sure if we're going to be going out there. Like I said, it could be a $10,000 investment for our whole team to go out there and just have the amount of money we need. You know.
Yeah.
So like.
Well, that's why you need sponsors sometimes, man. If that way, if if you had a sponsor, that would help the team out too. But it's not always that easy.
Fun. Like we do this for fun. We play in the De Leon League for fun. Like this is all for fun. This was supposed to be a team bonding moment, you know, and we turned it into something way bigger. And like you do want to go play things like this because you do put your team on the map like that. Like we're out of the Houston, but we win this tournament. We're Alianza de Texas at that point, you know. Like we got places. So, like once we get that stepping stone down, we'll have a team built for a while, you know. Like me and Chris are putting together a team not just for a season, but we want to play 5, 10, 15 years till we're older, you know. Like we want to play together for a long time. We bond and gel so well.
Dude, if you guys get a team to bond, you'll have a successful team. So hopefully that works out for you guys.
All others, like we can't not criticize each other, you know. Like you should see our group chats. They normal group chats 50, 100 texts a day. We are up into the thousands. Like that's how much we talk back and forth. We may trash talk each other, but we love each other at the end of the day, and we're only helping each other. Like we still help each other no matter what. You
Got
know,
you.
like
Got you.
and it's on. You can't find that in a lot of places. You know,
No.
a lot of these places you're paying in leagues. You're paying to play for a team for a season. That's it. Like we're building something.
100%.
Like we're gonna go together.
Well, check this out, man. We're gonna get somebody else on, dude. I appreciate you calling in, man, and giving us details. I'm sure Ronte's ready to fucking, say what he's got to say, and then, if you want to stay on, and then we get you back on again. If you got something to say, we'll do it. But I want to try to give, Jordan, some other people some time too.
Oh,
man.
that's for sure.
Yeah, man.
Jordan, man, for one spot, man. He's been fighting all season for it. He definitely deserves it.
Yeah. So,
Well, hey man, thanks for calling in, Bobby.
Guys, I'll see y'all this weekend.
all right, man.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
good luck to you.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, Jordan, hurry up, man. Call us, because I ain't gonna stay here all fucking night.
Hey, is Jose on here? He's like, what the fuck, dude? We're supposed to go on at 9 o'clock.
No, he said live on the Ocho,
Oh,
like ESPN the Ocho. You never seen Dodgeball?
no.
You've never seen Dodgeball? You haven't seen Bull Durham?
You want me to say no in Spanish? No.
No. Hurry up, Jordan.
Oh,
Fuck.
if X calls. Whoever calls next, man.
832-930-0722, just off the plate. Call now.
Whoever wants to call, man. Let's see, go.
No,
hey,
but-
so if you hit the ones with the musical notes, it goes off our voice. Like do the second one.
That's it right there. It's
Yeah.
going off the voice.
Hey,
Call
now.
from
Look at them light change. Look at the light.
press 1.
Change light.
To send a voicemail, press
And you talking about me?
Hey, dude, he was getting entertained over there. Hey, who we got on the line?
You got Jordan on the line.
Jordan.
What's
oh,
up?
what?
Hang up the phone.
Hang up the phone. No, man. We gotta get Jordan. He's our one of our number one fans, man. Dude, he's been helping me out with the logo and shit.
Oh,
and,
by the way, Jordan has an onlyfans.com.
too late. Whoever's calling, it's gonna have to leave a fucking voicemail.
Leave a voicemail, man. We got Jordan on the line. We'll call you back.
Hey, look at Richard's like, hey, you haven't seen Dodgeball?
Jose say nice lights, bruh.
Hey, Jordan. So first off, I want to thank you for being a fan of our podcast. Huge fan, always sharing our stuff and vibing with me back and forth and giving me the Metropolitana information with Ronte too. Ronte gives it to me too. Both you guys give it to me, so it's good to be redundant. But you're having a kick-ass season. I know we keep talking about the Brewers. We keep talking about the Alianza, as Pedro's going to correct me, Alianza.
You said it right.
Yeah. No, dude, Pedro got on me. He's like, hey, man, it's Alianza. But I'm like, dude, I've heard people say Alianza, so I just never paid attention to it. But anyways, you guys having a kick-ass season. So what's going on, man? How you feeling?
Man, we're feeling pretty good. 13-1, it feels good, and it just sucks that the only team that we lost to just so happened to be Alianza.
Yeah.
And so if they tie with the same record, they get the tiebreaker on us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, at the end of the day, the main thing what we want is to win the championship. So as long as we get in the playoffs, then it's going to be a different ballgame,
You guys only
Different
play each
outcome.
other once in the regular season?
Yeah, we played I
Close.
think week
Okay.
4. We played around week 4 against each other, and we
Yeah, 'cause-
lost that game. I think it was like 9-6.
Yeah, because it's weird. So you lost to the Brewers, but you lost to Alianza,
But they beat
but
the
they
Brewers.
beat the Brewers. So and here's the thing, man. That's the thing about baseball. Even in our league, like we're having teams when we go like later on here in a few minutes when we go through the scores, it's gonna be odd because you got teams you're like, what? That team won? I thought they would have lost.
Anybody can beat anybody,
Right.
you know?
Any given Sunday, right?
Yeah, that's it. It's like what Bobby said. If you have the right 9 guys there, then
Yeah.
you're gonna come out ahead.
You're gonna
Richard said he needs your shirt sizes. He says he's going to give us some free merch.
I wear a medium.
I wear a schmarge?
Hey, Lawrence, speaking of which, he said he was going to give you guys some hats this past Sunday, but you guys didn't show up.
Yeah, scheduling conflicts, man.
Well, at least for me, I don't know what your excuse was. I was at a wedding. I don't know what your excuse was.
Shut the fuck up.
Cody, I don't know where Cody was.
I had no idea what was going on.
Cody said I got yard work on Sundays.
He does. I got to cut my grass.
That's
Cardi's,
because y'all were out of town.
Hey, and I wanted to mention,
you hear this motherfucker talking shit.
Hey, you started it. You started it.
He finished it too.
He did good. He did good.
I didn't have nothing to say after that.
All I'm saying is when I make it, Cody, I'm gonna get white gardeners. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay.
That's when you know you've made it.
Just when you know you made it, I'll
Yeah.
have white gardeners.
It's like, hey Steve, make sure you clear those bushes out.
Hell
man.
yeah, I'm gonna put that on Facebook Live. But Jordan, yeah, man, dude. I mean, I think you know, you guys, although like I said, Alianza and Brewers have been taking a lot of the show a little bit, right? A little bit of talk, but I think you guys are another great team too. And so, how do you feel going into the playoffs?
Oh man, we feel pretty confident, man. We feel like we can take on anybody, and like you said, it's any given Sunday, really. And going in, the guys they're ready for whoever we end up facing. I think I sent you the playoff bracket,
You did.
so we'll know a little bit more on who will be playing on and what seed will be going in by the end of next week. So the top seeds, you know, will end up playing the bottom seeds and so forth, you know. So, but going in, guys are pretty hyped. So we're ready for whatever comes our way.
Dude, sorry. You see the comment that Bobby left you?
Dude. No, he can't see. He's on the phone.
I don't know. Maybe he has a computer.
Are you on the computer or are you on your phone?
I'm on the phone.
No, no shit, Sherlock. But what I'm saying is, are you still watching us live, or are you watching live on the phone, or what?
Oh, bro, they're
Oh,
dogging
I
you.
guess somebody's talking shit.
They're
huh?
talking
Yeah. They said that you sound like
I
that.
knew it was going to happen once I got on because Bobby didn't see all his shit.
Yeah, no shit. Later on, when after we post it, they're all gonna be, hey, what the fuck, man? Why are you talking shit? Yeah, that's true too.
Bobby got on you.
Well, no, but they got on Bobby too. So like he said, so
Xavier's on you.
that's fucking funny, bro.
Oh, okay.
He's like, okay, what did I do?
Yeah, no shit.
David's next Sunday, so
What'd you say?
I said I'm a bench Xavier next Sunday.
Yeah, no shit, fool. You can't. What do you call it? He's what is he? What do you call them kids when they're what do you call them kids that are like all
Baby kids.
No, the all-star kids.
What do you mean?
Coach's son?
No, man. When you're like you got like when they play pony, but they're like, oh no, I play like travel ball. What is it?
Select.
Oh yeah,
Select ball.
Yeah, he's a select ball player. Fool. Don't mess with him, man. He's my leadoff hitter. Is you
Jose said he does sound like he's a pillow talking person.
Hey Jordan, where do you bat? Where do you bat Xavier?
Well, you know, I'm not going to put him on blast. I'll let him tell you.
I'll let him tell you. Okay. Yeah.
I'll let him tell you that. But
Okay.
no,
Gotcha.
Xavier was my leadoff for
Sweet.
more than half of the season, but you know, he went in a little slump for us, so I had to move him down. But he's back up there again. I got him batting 2 right now.
I think that sometimes you need that, you know?
You do.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, you just go through a slump, you just got to move down.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I've been batting like 10th all season.
Okay. You still playing first, right?
Because I'm coaching. I'm not batting anymore.
You're the coach's son right now.
Uh-oh.
No, Xavier's the coach's son.
Oh yeah, Xavier's the coach's son. That's right, dude. That's right. Right on.
Yeah, I gotta have my mijo always playing.
You gotta keep him happy, man. You gotta keep him happy, man.
So what's up, Jordan? Get it off your chest, man. What do you got? Some gripes or complaints that you want to put out there?
Actually, no. I just wanted to put out there. You know that Coastal League Classic game. I'm gonna be running one of the Mexico teams.
Oh yeah, they have the Coastal's holding the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah. So you're
with no Team USA, which I'm kind of pissed off about.
But there's no. So you're gonna be doing the Mexico. When you say one, there's gonna be more than one Mexico team.
So from what I was told, there's so many Mexican players that they're going to end up giving 2 teams.
Oh shit, man! There's a ton of Mexican players.
There should be South Mexico and like North Mexico.
No, Tamaulipas and then
Matamoros,
Nueva Leon.
Yeah, dude.
We're going to be.
They're going to use like cartel names, fool.
That cartel name?
You guys use cartel names too.
Sponsored by El Chapo.
Houston Classic, not World. Oh, okay. Goddamn X.
Yeah, not World Classic, right?
Well, I mean, why would it be? Oh my God. Okay. Whatever, X. Now you're not calling in.
We're gonna block them.
You're grounded.
Because there's already one of those, right?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. There is already one of those. So.
Yeah, but if you guys have any time that weekend, you guys should definitely check it out. It's gonna be January 9th and 10th.
January 9th and 10th. Okay, so once you post it up, man, put tag us in it or whatever, and we'll spread the word, right now. And anybody listening, just tell them to get at you and figure out if I mean, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be selective. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be selective of who you want on the team. So
9th and 10th.
Yeah.
That's when it starts.
January.
Yeah, January.
January.
Pretty
Yes,
cool,
sir.
huh?
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
It's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be cold, man.
And another thing, relay the message to Bobby that we're sitting in first place. He's got a long ahead of him.
Oh no, he said keep that first place warm for him because he's coming back for it.
Hey, you know what's funny, dude, is when we get Ronte on right here in a little bit, Ronte was just fucking on his ass, bro. He was having me laughing. Like, when he gave me the scores, he's like...
I wonder if Bobby went back through the comments to see what he was saying.
He probably is, but Ronte had put, what is it? What's Alianza again? 12-1? 11-1?
11-1.
11-1.
Yeah, he put 11-1, and he put in parentheses, Brewers beat the winning streak. And I was like, dude, you're fucking petty, dude. So, I'm sure he's going to have a lot of shit to say when he gets on.
Yeah, but we're going to limit Ronte to 2.5 minutes.
At least.
Yeah, because he's gonna go off and not let none of you speak. So
Well, he's gonna listen up, Ronte. If you come on this fucking line, dude, you got 2 minutes, and then we're hanging up.
3 minutes. Give him three. Give him three.
I got the timer set at 3
Yeah,
minutes.
3 minutes. Give him 3 minutes. Give Ronte 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Hey, where's
bro.
it? He's not even on there anymore. I think he jumped off. He's like, fuck you guys, I'm out. He's sponsored by El Chapo.
Oh, that's my homeboy Issa from LA, bro.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, what's up, Issa? What's up, baby?
So that's what I'm talking about, man. I mean, if you're gonna have multiple Mexican teams, you might as well be sponsored by the cartel or some shit. But okay, man. So just put it out there, man, and appreciate you calling in. I appreciate your support and all the shit you do for us, and we'll continue working on the new logo.
Say something real quick.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I think all of us appreciate all the hard work you guys are putting in, out of your normal lives to get this going, and we're gonna back you guys up on this as long as you go.
We're just trying to put us on the map, dude.
Trying to
Houston.
spread the word.
Yeah, man. Houston amateur baseball.
Yeah, for
Because,
sure.
dude, I'm pretty sure guys out there get the same thing we fucking get on this table is when you say, hey, we play baseball. Oh, you mean softball? No, bitch. I didn't say fucking softball. I said baseball. Like, get the fuck out of here, So,
fuck out of here.
get the fuck out of here. I'm not ready.
Fuck out of here.
So, but yeah, man, I appreciate the support, man. And we'll be talking later. Let's see if we get whoever calls in next, man. Fucking, I thought Ronte would be, but maybe X will call in.
All right, guys.
All right,
Later.
We'll
All
talk
right, take
man.
care.
Later,
Bye, man.
Jordan.
Later.
Later.
All right, guys. Who's next? Call it in. 832-930-0722. Call me now. You want me to answer the phone? Oh, shit. I've been charging the phone.
You're doing good there. We're piecing it together.
I'm trying to keep the people satisfied with the comments.
You are, bro. It's fucking funny. You can see the comments, right? Because the fucking blind guy over here couldn't see the comments.
You can't see him?
No, the light's in my eyes.
Oh.
See? Something. It could be the fly.
Shut the fuck up.
You gotta squint a little bit.
Yeah, see, it told you.
Oh my God! You
Just
guys,
off the plate.
Who's cowling?
let's see. We'll find out.
Call from.
Cameron.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Caller, you're on the line just off the plate.
Cameron, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going, fellas? How's it going?
Yeah, no shit. Give him Fix your fucking sound
I don't know
again.
how to say it. Everybody started laughing. I guess. Yeah.
God damn, you and your fucking. But you're good today, man.
Yeah, you're out of the wind tunnel.
Yeah. That's shit. Hey,
Oh, yeah,
man.
'cause I was having technical difficulties last week. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right, motherfucker. Hey, are you wearing a shirt right now or what?
Yeah, I am wearing a shirt. I am close. Yeah.
Tank top?
Hey,
No, I got my sleeves on. Too.
Sports,
Yeah.
sports bro?
Hey, it was fucking funny. No, it was fucking funny. Last time he was getting ready, bro. He was like, he went from like just chilling, wearing a regular shirt to combing his hair to getting. I think he might have even got a haircut. I don't even know if he got a haircut in between.
I think it was a fresh haircut.
Yeah, no shit. Flossing on fucking.
And then he had his glasses, right?
Yeah, dude, flossing.
We
like
saw the stages of his getting ready.
Yeah. I don't think he was having technical difficulties. He just wanted to get ready, like.
Xavier said nobody answered. Ronte said I tried to call.
Well, fucking no, because usually when somebody calls in sack, like you'll see it coming again. They're probably calling the wrong fucking number.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah, they probably are down there.
You know, and they probably got like cricket or some shit. It probably wouldn't go through.
Metro PCS.
Metro. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Metro PCS.
Yeah, there you go.
So what's up, Cam?
Nothing much, man. Trying to figure out what's wrong with the Marlins' run to the playoffs. It's starting to look slim to none at this point.
This is gonna be the hard part.
Well, welcome to our club. Shit.
This is
That's
gonna
what we're
be
at,
the hard part. Talking about NABA
hey,
and
honestly, yeah, but you know what, man? But I mean, y'all guys are ahead of us in the standings, so y'all have a better chance
but
than we do right now.
we played one more game. I mean, you guys still have a game to play.
Yeah, you guys got one more game.
Actually, we got 3.
Yeah.
We got 3 games left.
Yeah, we got 3. We got 2 left.
yeah.
We're gonna play Jose's team, and then we're gonna play Cyclones, and then the Pelicans.
Hey,
That's what we got
you know
left.
what? Shut up. Hey, y'all play them when next week? The Cyclones?
Yeah.
No, we got the Pelicans.
Pelicans-
Those guys can hit.
I know they can hit, man.
We're aware.
They can hit, man. That was a good game, Jose. Shout out to y'all guys. It was a good game between us. It was a good first 3 innings, and then it just kind of got carried away from there. They just hitting the ball in the spots, man, just in the gaps, and they just took advantage of everything. So, pitching was good on both sides, I should say, but they were just hitting the ball, man. They got some hitters. It was a good first inning for us. Bennett hit a home run, hit a 3-run shot to open up the inning, so that kind of gave us some momentum, but then it just fell apart from there.
Yeah, I saw that 3-run shot, and I think they had I think it was a 2-run shot, right?
2-run shot, to left. Yeah,
I
so
think they
it
average
was a
like a
good
home run
offensive
every game.
Yeah. So we got.
Yeah, it was a good offensive game for the first couple innings. It's just they were just hitting the ball in spots, man. It was just like they were putting the gaps. There's nothing you could do about it defensively. You know, it was it was not like errors or anything. It was just they're putting in spots that there's nothing you could do with.
Who
They came away with that.
who was pitching? Eric?
Yeah, Eric started out, and then he went only like 3 innings, and then I brought Sean Palomares, which he plays with Ronte on the Brewers on Sundays. He pitched only like 2 innings at the most, and then Brandon came in, and Brandon actually threw 2-inning shutout. So Brandon's been doing pretty good for us, actually, pitching wise.
That's good, dude. No, he's a good pitcher, man. It's funny. I was just thinking about you guys got a couple Brewers, and we got one Alianza on our team. So
Jordan said, "Cameron, you don't have a shirt on. He's in the other room."
he's looking through the window.
we're in the same house right now.
Yeah, no shit, dude. But
Yeah.
But no, dude. I mean, I feel you, man. I mean, it's baseball, man. I mean, we're having a tough season. I mean, when you and I when our teams faced each other at the beginning, that was like a fucking weird game, right? That score is not a reflection of two teams. Well,
Of either, it was just a fluke.
It was a fluke. It was a fluke, man.
And then and I'm not gonna take anything away from y'all guys. Y'all guys are a great team too. I mean, if you look at it, y'all were in a playoff run with us last season, so it was y'all were one of the top teams. So
hey, you know what was making me laugh? Every time we kept losing, you kept like, "That's what you deserve, bitch. That's what you get." This every time I see you, you lost again, good bitch.
Oh, yeah. I was like, yeah, exactly. Like karma. Hope she satisfies y'all. But no, it was just a bad game for us. I mean, in the beginning. But even so, like we never. I was talking to Eddie about this. I was like, this season's been kind of hard, and even with him offensively, I mean, he's gotten his his hits here and there, and I guess it's that MVP curse. I guess it's just we haven't had a consistent run, and then us not having Raul either kind of hurts us.
So he didn't come back.
Pitching.
He didn't come back.
No, he should be. I talked to him. He said he'll be back next week because we're playing Saturday and Sunday. So next weekend, once we come back, we're playing the Avengers on Saturday. We got the Redbirds on Sunday. So that's the only 2 games he's going to play with us.
So your record is down, and you have a tough schedule.
Oh, that's a tough schedule right there. Avengers only lost 1 game, and then you got the Redbirds.
Well, that's first and second place right there.
Yeah, exactly, man. So man.
You got your work cut out for you.
Yeah.
Luckily, you got that extra pirate.
I mean, well, the thing is, like I was telling Eddie, I was telling the guys, well, now you got to win 3 games out, and then we had the same situation with the Outlaws, like y'all did with the Redbirds. We ran out of time, and with the light situation, so that might be a game. Colin and Adam might, decide to start that game over, fresh from scratch, and kind of, because they're short 2 games as well, because what happened a couple weeks ago with the Cyclones. So it's just one of those deals like, hey, let's finish this game out because it may determine who goes to the playoffs or not.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
you know,
man.
So yeah, it's been, like I said, it's been a weird fall ball season. I feel like just the stress is a little bit higher for me. I don't know how you feel, Mondo, but it's just been
I'm stressed
stressful
too,
trying
man.
to like.
It's been a lot of baseball. I feel like it's just a lot.
Run.
You know,
Yeah,
it's hard to keep it going.
I'm looking forward to the winter break.
Yeah, I am too. Actually, to be honest, kind of to piggyback what Cody says, I love baseball, right? So I love playing all the time and everything. But I do think that I'm getting to the point where I do need a little bit of a break because, you know, I don't know what it is, man. I don't feel the same. I mean, I feel like I'm struggling just like you guys are. Our team is struggling just like you guys are. It's just an off season, and you know, my hat off to the new.
Well, I think because of COVID. I think COVID kind of mushed everything up together. Like we didn't really have a break. You know,
that's exactly what happened.
We haven't stopped playing since March.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, I'm used to that. I'm used to that
too.
But it's just not because I'm having a terrible season. I want the motherfucker to end.
Yeah. Well, 2020 needs to end, and then we'll see what happens.
Right. We've been playing since March, but the thing is, too, it's especially like if you look at y'all guys, us. We just came from the playoffs, and you're like, crap. Now we're looking like the opposite of what it was for the summer season. So it's just I feel like the pressure's more on us, just because we just came from a championship game, even though we lost by one run.
Yeah.
You know, it's just gone and kind of getting the way. It's like we're not looking like the team who we were last season. And
I agree. I mean, look at these expansion teams. I mean, 3 of them are doing really well.
Yeah. Jose's team.
And I don't know if
45.
I don't know if they've been playing before.
Yeah. Well, some of these teams, teams have. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think for sure. You look at the Cyclones are going to be deep in the playoffs for sure. It's Stewart and them, the Redbirds haven't slowed down since, but you know anything could change in the playoffs, and that's a whole different ballgame. So
even the Ironbirds are looking good too, man. Ironbirds are making their comeback. Yeah, you know. So
actually we're gonna scrimmage with those guys on this Saturday, depending on the weather. But Hunter, so.
Ask him to make you some sandwiches.
Keep playing. Huh?
Ask him to make you some sandwiches. He's making some good sandwiches, man.
Who, Hunter?
Yeah.
Who, Hunter does? I might text him in a little bit. I'm going to ask him, I heard you make sandwiches.
Yeah, he did. Ask him just like that. Say, hey, man, I heard from Mono you make sandwiches. They were pretty good. When he
I'm going to say in that low tone, but hey, I heard you make sandwiches. And you bring juice back. Is that true?
Hey, tell him, I heard after you whipped
Mono. Code for something?
Well, no, right? After he whipped our ass, he goes, hey, you want a sandwich for consolation? Nah, he didn't say that.
No, he's a good dude. I like
he's a good dude.
He's pretty nice, man. But actually Stewart's playing with us on Saturday, so it's gonna be an interesting game. It's gonna be pretty fun. So
the Ironbirds and the Avengers, they turned it around. So
they did.
You know, now they're in contention.
I mean, yeah, like I said, but the Avengers always been a good team. Like they always been a solid team, I think.
Well, they had a rough last season.
Yeah, well, here's the thing.
They did.
But the Avengers are a solid team. It's not a guaranteed win or it's not a guaranteed loss, right? And so you never knew which Avengers team you were going to get. Mm-hmm. But this season, they're on point, man. They're dope. I mean, Did
they get another pitcher besides Sam? Did they? I'm assuming they did.
No,
they probably got another arm.
No.
They're just hitting better now.
Same pitching.
I'll say this, man. What the fuck's his name? The center fielder? What's his name?
Who?
Alfonso.
That motherfucker. Goddamn all-star out there, man. You can't. I mean, there is no gap.
He's good.
Oh, there is no gap out there. He took away. I think a double off of me at the Veterans Park, and then I was at another game and he took somebody else's like single or double off of somebody else. I mean, he's a great center fielder. Alfonso's a great center fielder, so I expect him to keep doing good things.
He reminds me a lot of. He reminds me a lot of Otto from the Scorpions. He's just like Otto. Otto's that same type of center fielder. You can't get anything past him.
But you know who's like that too, man? It doesn't look like that. Debo on the Astros. I think it's Astros or Forge. Yeah.
Forge. He's a good center fielder.
Dude,
yeah.
I've seen him make some great plays, man. I've seen him make some great plays. So
he was the one that got in that draft, I believe, right? Was he? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he was like the number one pick they got because they lost Bennett. Or no, I'm sorry, Bennett was from the Astros. But the Astros are doing pretty good, better this year than they were last season. So
yeah.
But you know Ryan needed that. So
he did. He did need that. You know,
he finally got some pitching.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, man, we'll see how it goes. Like I'm kind of like with you on this. I'm kind of just ready to get the season over with, and if we don't make it, we don't make it. You know, just kind of hit the reset button. and figure it out again for next season. I'm still gonna have pretty much my core of my team, but Raul's not gonna be back. I don't think he'd be back even next year. He said he probably won't be back until the fall, so he's taking some time off. Yeah, he's taking some time off, but we don't want to always depend on, like that was the thing, like we don't always want to make it seem like we depend on him, but he is that's an arm, that's a pitching arm that you need, especially to keep us deep in the games, so but it is what it is. We'll see what happens. We'll get things going again.
Oh, yeah, I got you. I got you.
But all right, man. Good luck to y'all guys, man. We'll talk soon.
Oh, I appreciate you calling in, man.
I want to keep on. I know you guys get out here, but we'll talk soon, man.
All right, man. Thanks.
All right, see you. Good luck.
Later.
All right, bye.
Ronte, you better get your shit together. Get your shit together, Ronte, and fucking make the call. I don't understand why everybody else was able to make the call. Except for you. I mean, maybe you got to dial 1 or some shit. Maybe you got to do that. I don't know.
Country code 1.
Country code 1 or some shit, man. Huh?
Hey,
man.
Philip, what's up, Philip?
Hell yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, there's Philip right there. Is he at church again?
He said we got some swings in tonight. I don't know what that means.
I don't know
what that means, Philip.
Oh, Jesse,
Might be some practice.
hot shots. The hot shot, huh?
Practice?
Maybe.
He's an umpire. What the fuck is he?
No,
He probably.
Is he coaching now? I don't know.
Oh,
Swings
Ronte,
or
call,
swings?
man. God damn.
that's too good.
Call from.
Jackie.
To accept, press 1.
Probably said Jackson.
Hello?
Caller, you're on the line.
What's up, guys?
Is Ronte? Ronte?
It's
Yeah, it's Ronte. All right, Ronte. Get it off your chest, man.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Start the timer.
Start the timer. We got to get you on 3 minutes.
We gave you 3 minutes, Ronte. Go. Hurry up, go.
Oh, man.
It's all good, guys. I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna come in here and start in this 15 within one. You know, I'm gonna play a good game. They just didn't have their stuff. You know, I had all my guys out. Pretty much not really all my guys, but you know what? You know, it's good.
That timer shit's fucking with you, man.
I know. Man, it's just been a long week. I'm just gonna come out and say, look, he's been bragging all season. I don't care what nobody say. I got my proof. I got my proof all season long. And like you told me, like the mama you told me last week, they put a parking lot back.
Yeah.
I mean, they did. And this goes back to like before we even had the season, you know. Way back, it was just, you know, me, Jordan, and Rocket Team, and Alonzo. It was just 4 of us, you know. We were just playing scrimmage style, and like even that game, we almost had a fight. So, you know, like I said, it's just been a long time coming.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm finally glad that we got the game out the way, and we was able to come on top on the game. I'm trying not to laugh.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, bro.
I'm trying to just
Ronte, listen, man. I'm over here managing the computer and I'm looking at all the comments, and we had Cam on earlier, and everybody's like, "Give us what the people want, Ronte. Put Ronte on the fucking phone." I was like, "Okay, man, we'll put this motherfucker on, but we're gonna put a timer on this bastard because like this motherfucker."
I know. I'm trying to do that. I was reading the comments and I was trying to laugh. I'm like,
That's where you're messing up. So you're reading the comments, Ronte?
Yeah.
I was reading the comments.
That's because he's trying to make sure they're not talking shit while he's on the phone, right? So.
That's how your 3 minutes are gonna fly by.
Hey, but check this out, Ronte. You know, so here's the thing. The first game, I'm gonna call the first game that was tied. That was a great fucking game. I like close games, right? You know, I mean, no matter who, I'm rooting for both you guys, right? Because I know you and Bobby. I know a lot of guys on your team. I know a lot of guys on Bobby's team, right? So I'm rooting for both you guys. I just want to see a great game. I want to see athletes do the thing, and that's what I got the first game. The second game. Didn't seem as so much, right? At least the end of the score, right?
No.
Sometimes the score is misleading, right? Because that's why I wasn't there. I caught some of you live, but I wasn't there, so I don't know at what point it got blown up. You know what I mean? At what point did you guys pulled away 11-3? But
they just didn't play a good ball. Like it was, I'm gonna be honest with you. They had a lot of errors. It was at one point they had my catch down.
That's your time, Ronte.
No.
Let him get off his chest. And then we'll...
No. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, but let me tell one more thing, just and then I'll let you jump in. The other thing I like other thing I do like is I'm gonna back you up on what you said. Bobby was bragging the whole season, and then now you got to rub it in his face. I kind of agree with that, right? It kind of goes back to my when you're up 10 runs and you're stealing. I'm like, hey man, if you don't want me to steal, stop me. You know what I mean? So I get that. So go ahead, man. I just want to get that out there.
Back about the game, like I said, them guys, they had a lot of errors on their end. You played a good solid game, and like I said, at one point they had a catch in a rundown. I mean, they had a right at second base, and they just threw the ball around, and there was nobody at home plate, so he just stole home. It was like, wow, for a team like that, that's not really of that caliber. They really a good solid team, defensive and offense. So they just, I don't know. I guess we wanted the game more, in a sense. Yeah, they was the first place team, and a loss to them wouldn't really, I guess it would mean something because Jordan is right behind them, so they 13-1. That game would put them in second, and it meant for us because instead of being a fifth, that puts us in third.
Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think you're right. I mean, you don't want to lose, obviously, right? But it means more to them than it does to you because they have they don't have no losses. So you're giving them the first loss. So that means everything, right?
So that being said, this game was a little bit more personal to us. Like I said, we wanted to come out and beat that streak. Like I said, they put that target on them. We wanted, like I said, we won this game. We won this game from John. I mean, we were a little disappointed that we had to wait almost to the closest season in to get this game in, but we won this game. Yeah. So our guys showed up. We put our bats on the ball. We made good plays, and we came out on top.
That's a lot of stress and pressure to stay undefeated.
And Cam just told me, I did not. It's just. I'm going to get on Sean, too. He just said Sean pitched 2 innings,
for
the Marlins Saturday.
I was waiting for that to come out right now. Like, when he said, oh, yeah, Sean pitched, and I was like, wait a minute, that's a Brewer. Like, I think he just pitch, so I'm like thinking, oh, shit.
Yeah, so Sean pitched Saturday, then he came out and pretty much pitched a complete game, gets unlocked. So I guess the credit goes to him. I mean, the guy got to get on.
Yeah, well, dude, look, I'm going to tell you right now, what's his name? Philip knows this. We were just talking about this the other day. There's a fucking guy that in Bob. I don't know if Bobby was playing with us on Texas Made, but we played this one pitcher, man. We went a doubleheader. He pitched 9 complete innings, right? Beat us, and we're thinking, okay, the second game we're gonna beat this dude, right? Because he's worn out, he's whatever. And that's the only pitcher they have. No, guess what? He beat us again. So he pitched 18 effing innings and still beat us both games. It's kind of embarrassing, but you got to tip your hat off to a guy like that, right? Like, hey, shit.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? But
I'd have been like, don't call me for 3 weeks.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is I seen him get on the mound because he plays for he plays in HHL. I think he plays for the Diablos, but he doesn't pitch the same anymore. He's not the same guy. He's not as dominant.
I think I know what guy you're talking about.
Philip knows what I'm talking about because me and him were at that game. And
Philip, what's his name?
When we were walking up, Philip goes, hey, Mono, you remember when we played this guy? And I was like, yeah, I fucking remember it. See, Joe knew we couldn't hit it slow shit. Oh,
that's the ace on the Diablos, right?
No, it's not him. It's another kid. Forgot his name.
Pitcher, what? The pitcher from the Cucuys?
Yeah, it was a Cucuys.
Fucking Joe.
Who said that?
Philip.
Yeah, because it was a Cucuys. So, but yeah, man. I mean,
like I said, I'm not gonna go into full mess mode. Like I said, the game happened Sunday. I'm just going to put it behind us right now.
Ronte, all week, dude. You've been talking shit.
No
all
shit,
week,
dude. Bro, you've been blowing them up, man. Your Photoshop skills have been getting up.
Look. You know what? Yeah. You know what? We can tell you. We got 13-3. Okay. Also we beat them in Broward 21-5. So next time to play, I want to bring that A game. because I want to be another good game again.
So, are you going to tell Bobby you're
But, yeah.
sorry when he takes over?
Oh, no, hell no.
When he
Bobby, hell no.
no, I'm just saying when he wins the championship.
Oh shit, no.
Oh, well, if he wins, I'm gonna congratulate him. I get you a shake his hand.
Hey, dude. Hey, you know what though? What's it called? Last season, the team called the Ironbirds. I don't know if you know Manny Lujan, but they were undefeated, and we played against them. And I was like talking shit to them, like motherfucker. I said I don't want you to lose to nobody, because I'm gonna take that fucking loss away from you. And we had a really good team last season. We just fell apart, and we didn't beat them. And of course, because I was talking shit to Manny, and Manny's one of the best shit talkers. He was right there.
And that's his second timer.
Second.
He was talking shit right back to me, man. All I could do was put my head down, and he was like, "Oh, how do you like that loss?" And I'm like, "I don't like it, bitch. I don't like the fucking loss."
but I'll say this though, I do respect everybody on the line except Bobby, but they got a nice starting team.
Yeah.
So
no, it's gonna be good playoffs.
Hopefully in playoffs we get the chance to play them again. And take another W,
Yeah.
And you know what? I said right now, you got to lose playoffs. I eat my words,
Yeah.
They happen to win. They beat us. I congratulate Bobby. I'll shake his hand. Take a photo with him.
Bobby said the same thing right now, man. He said if y'all were to win, he said he would congratulate y'all too. So the feelings are mutual. The feelings are mutual, man.
But you know what? And here's the thing. Pedro just said something, and it's true. Winning regular season doesn't mean shit, which is true, man. I mean, it's like you can go 15-0, but if you don't win the last one, the championship game,
it all doesn't mean
it don't mean shit. It just don't mean anything. This game was a little bit more personal.
Of course.
We had a lot of history, a lot of Facebook back and forth like that. Bobby wanted this game. He can lie to his ass and say he didn't want the game. He wanted this damn game.
Oh yeah.
Just like I won this game. So like I say, he's a little bit upset that he can't gloat this week. So like I said, I had my nuts floating. I'm done with it. Ready to move on Sunday and going into playoffs.
All right, sounds good, man. Hey, I appreciate you calling in, Ronte, and I hope that we'll be there. I couldn't make this game, but we'll try to be there the next couple of games, and definitely in the playoffs. I want to see you guys play it out. So, thanks for calling in, man. We're gonna see. X is dying to get in, so we gotta get X in here before.
No problem.
Because before he goes memes, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if his wife's like, "Yeah, you gotta get off the phone."
The baby's awake.
The baby's awake.
Just one thing.
Yes, sir.
13-3, 11-1. Good night.
All right, later. Good night,
bro. All right, X. Xavier,
Get
call.
your
Hurry up. I can use the restroom. Shit.
Hurry up, man.
Shut the fuck up.
I gotta figure out why the camera keeps shutting off. I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm looking at it right now. I don't need the thing at the bottom.
Maybe.
So maybe that's what it is.
Possibly.
Because I think I know you know the thing at the bottom allows me to connect to this, but it's connected to the MacBook. So
Are we interviewing the Cyclones guy?
Yeah, he is. He's
Is he ready?
He's getting. He is ready. He goes, "Hey, am I gonna call you? You're gonna call me?" I said, "I'm gonna call you." So we're gonna have to. Oh, you mofo! All right, well, let's just get into the standings then. Hey, so we're just gonna get into the standings since X can't get on. I don't think anybody else is gonna call in. So let's get up into the standings of NABA, man. Since Cheeto's using the little girls' room.
Mm-hmm. So 2 games till, well, for most of us, till the regular season's over. Got a huge bottleneck. We got a 4-way tie for 6th place.
Who's that?
Well, so before we get there, Avengers 10-1, Redbirds 9-1, Cyclones 8-2, Colt 45 7-3, Ironbirds 7-4, and then the 4-way tie starts between the River Dogs, us, the Pelicans, and the Scorpions. Everybody at 5-6.
Wow.
Are you calling yet?
Which is not to say that the teams underneath, the Marlins or the Astros, are out of it.
Yeah, well, the Astros have been winning, right?
Yeah, they're 4-5. So
Yeah.
we played 2 more games than the Outlaws and the Marlins.
Well, the Marlins and the Redbirds are missing 1 game.
Yeah, actually, no, the Astros are 4-7. So it's a long shot, but that's a possibility. But anyway, like I said, huge bottleneck. But it's doable.
Yeah.
We got to win out.
And we do, man.
Yeah.
And we gotta play Jose, which we're gonna interview later on today after we're done with live. But we're gonna interview him, and we're gonna play him in the last game of the season.
Yeah.
And
And then we got the Pelicans.
Pelicans. So they're two expansion teams, and they're both
They're good.
teams.
Yeah.
They're good
Yeah.
teams. So we can't.
Yeah.
They can't sleep. We can't sleep on them. And
No, there's no sleeping anywhere.
yeah.
I mean, I can't even say we shouldn't sleep because look at the record.
yeah.
Sleeping is not an option.
Hell no, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. Hopefully we'll give him a good game.
Did you already see the comments?
I did.
Xavier's like, I do got the baby.
Yeah.
It's like I told you.
Yeah. So, but he hasn't called in, so I don't think. he's
And
called.
Jordan
So-
said the lighting from your
Head is shiny. I know. I
Yeah.
wipe my head. I got you.
But that's why these tiebreakers are huge. So as it stands now, the River Dogs and the Scorpions have us on the tiebreaker.
Who does?
The River Dogs and the Scorpions.
Oh wow.
But the Pelicans are tied with us. So if we beat them, not only do we get a win, they get a loss, but we also have the tiebreaker if we lose,
That ain't gonna be
and they
good
get to
enough.
win the last season, or the last game of the season.
The black with the black box. No, it's a white cord with the black box. There is no white cord with the black box in here. Oh, it's over there. Sorry, it's underneath the coffee table. So let's go on with the standings. Who's winning? I mean, who won and lost this weekend?
I imagine you just want to know about one team. Ironbirds beat the Colt 45 6-1. Redbirds over the River Dogs 3-0. Scorpions beat. No, this isn't the right week. I'm not prepared. Here we go. Astros beat the Pelicans 11-0.
Astros beat the Pelicans 11-0.
Yeah. Damn. So you know what that means. The Pelicans are going to be ready to play on
Oh yeah, they're gonna
Saturday.
be pissed.
Next Saturday. Ironbirds beat the River Dogs, which is why they're tied with us now. 10-3. Ironbirds, man. Oh. Colt 45 beat the Bandits 25-3.
Oh man, that's a football score.
Wow.
That's a few touchdowns and a field goal, huh?
Yeah. 3. Cyclones beat the Marlins. We knew that because we talked to Cam. 16-8. And Avengers beat the Scorpions 6-1. Redbirds over the Forge 15-2. And the last game of that Saturday was the Pirates and the Outlaws, in which the Pirates beat the Outlaws 12-6.
And that was a closer game. And that's what I'm talking about. Those games where
Yeah.
the end score does
Sure,
not
it doesn't
reflect.
reflect. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't reflect because that was a tough game, man.
Oh, it was. Couple back and forth. Winning the extra innings. We had to
Yeah,
do
we
the
did.
California rule,
Yeah.
and just exploded in some offense on that last inning.
It felt good to be Manny, by the way. I'm going to put it out there like that. It felt good to be Manny. You tell him I said that shit.
I already told everybody to stay on because we're having a little camera issue. So nobody leave. Was that all the? Was that all the scores for NABA?
That was it. So only 2 games left.
And then
2 weeks left
and
for
then-
for most of us.
And then playoffs, huh?
Yeah. But some teams, like Cameron said, they have actually 3 games.
Oh, because they had they had the championship game and then they missed. Didn't they go right into it, or was it a makeup game or like a rain out?
Yeah. But yeah, I think a couple are makeup and then the lights. They have to finish a game where the lights cut off.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. That sucks. Do you wanna go into what I gotta go to?
What you got?
I got. Let's see.
Playoffs in HHL? What do you got? I don't know.
I got HHL and I got Metropolitana.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Metropolitana, yeah. Hey, Cody, we got cheese and crackers for you. We got some wine.
He goes. We got some cheese and wine.
Do I look like I need that right now?
They're good, by the way.
We said this might fit Cody right here. The cheese and wine, crackers, cheese and wine, man.
It was good, man. That was good.
Cody's like fucking hate y'all.
Hate y'all, motherfuckers.
No caviar.
We got pickles.
I was trying to get him to get in a tuxedo and bring it to you to the door when you came in.
Oh.
All right.
All right, let me go over the weekend results.
Hey, hold on real quick. Hey,
happened?
Jesse, James, Jesse, yeah, dude, we want to do Coastal League baseball, man, but we just don't got to connect over there to give us that information. So, if you got somebody that wants to, give us the scores and the standings and shit, I'd be more than happy to throw it out there, man. But we don't got to connect over there. Oh,
Yeah, we definitely don't have a plug of better terms from the was it Coastal?
Coastal, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a plug over there, so we don't know exactly what's going on over there.
Yeah, otherwise we throw them out there, but so go ahead. So what's going on with HHL?
Oh shit, you want to go HHL first?
Oh, whatever. No.
I already got De Leon
Yeah.
pulled up, so the results.
Your show.
He gets easily confused, man. Like, oh shit, you're looking at me. Go ahead. Sorry.
HHL's playoffs. We'll say that for last.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Cody. Fuck.
Hey.
Hey, 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 so the over anticipated Brewers and Alancia game.
Yeah.
That game was really hyped up.
It was because it was gonna be. I deserved it. They deserved the hype.
Top three teams, top four teams.
It's more of Alianza having the undefeated record, right? And if anybody could beat them, it would be the Brewers, right? They would be the better. It'd be the Brewers, Rockies, or
Oh, Xavier got pissed off earlier because I said the Rockies were going to win the championship. He was like, "What?"
yeah. But the Alianza already beat the Rockies, already beat Gulf Coast Indians. So all was left was the Brewers, and the Brewers,
Jesse said, "I got you. I'll consider it done."
Oh, sweet.
So the Brewers beat Alancia 13-3, and of course, in the notes that I have here that were sent to me,
Go ahead, read that.
it says broke Alianza's win streak in parentheses. I thought that was a little petty, but whatever.
If it's in parentheses, I mean you have to read it.
No, actually, it's in quotation. No, wait,
It's not in quotations; it's in parentheses.
yeah, parentheses.
It's
Sorry.
added to the notes.
No, he wanted to make sure we said that.
Okay, all right.
Indians over the Blue Jays 8-5. Rockies over the Titans 6-1. Indios over Puerto del Rio 12-4. Veracruz over the Bombers. So this is a new acronym, DKS.
Oh yeah, what was it?
Don't know the score. But apparently they won over the Bombers. Havana over Cuba, DKS.
Damn.
Reds over the Pirates, DKS.
We need to get Mike on here. I don't know how Mike's not on live, man, because Mike would be.
Mike
live.
doesn't want to do live, dude.
Really?
I think Mike's scared.
Mike. So he's all talk, huh? You put a mic.
I think as soon as you put a mic in front of his face, he's like, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, I will.
Hey, ball hit.
Yeah.
Mike don't like the mic.
Ball
Mike
catch.
don't like. Mike don't like the mic. Yeah.
Mike don't like the mic. I'll call you out, Mike. I don't give a shit. You called me out on Saturday, so fuck you. Mets over the Orioles, DKS. Pelatoros over the Tuneros, DKS. Don't know the scores on those guys. And then, of course, the standings are, as of today, are the Gulf Coast Indians 13-1. Alonzia's 11-1. Brewers are 10-3. Rockies are 10-4. Why is it in parentheses 11-4? Interesting. And then you got Pirates 10-4, Reds 9-5, Indios 8-4, Pelatoros 8-4, Veracruz 7-5, Tornadoes 8-6, Bombers 7-7, Orioles 7-7,
500.
Puerto de Rio
where we need to
7-7,
get.
Cuba
Huh?
6-5,
Where we need to get.
Havana 6-6, Titans 6-8, Blue Jays 4-9, and then you
Oh,
got
Richard said Bombers forfeited Sunday.
oh,
Man,
that's unfortunate.
that's crazy. That sucks, man.
Still a win though.
I guess.
It's a sorry ass win, but it's still a win.
Yeah. Well, you gotta take the W's where you can sometimes, man. So.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, then you got 3 teams sitting at goose eggs. Hey, can anybody drop in the comments right here why the Cuba Industrial are 0-0, the Mets are 0-0, and the Cardinals are 0-0? Did those teams not play, or like
COVID get them, or what? COVID wipe them out?
too soon, man?
Too soon? All right, so my bad. I'll retract that.
Retract. Yeah, please retract that.
Isn't this live?
It is. It's done. It's out there. It's in the internet.
It says we're off on Sunday. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's go to HHL. No, you did. No, wait.
No.
I do HHL.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Did we record last week?
Yeah, but you didn't do your homework and you said that nothing happened. You don't care.
Because I didn't go to the game.
Yeah, because you don't care like we care. We went to the game. We took a L, but it's all good.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Oh shit.
What happened?
I don't know, man. It just
It's playoffs, by the way, in the Houston Hardball League.
yeah.
Seed work.
Yeah, so we played the Panthers. We played X team, right?
Yep.
So our own guy gave us an L. Our own guy gave us
Who?
X.
Oh,
player.
X gave you.
X gave the L. He said he even made the joke. Hey man,
And
hope-
Ronte.
Oh yeah,
and
Ronte, yeah.
That's true. He's like, hey man, we need to win today on Saturday. He's like, Saturday we need to win. I don't want you guys taking 2 L's in one weekend. I'm like, oh, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, so there was 2 games at the same park,
Yep.
at Shield Park, where you can't wear no cleats. It's all fucking
Rubber,
molded or turf,
Yeah.
which on a dirt field, which I still don't understand.
It's just because of home plate.
that's the
That's
only.
the only artificial turf.
And
Or
the mound,
turf.
and the mound.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the mound is.
Oh, the mound is.
Yeah, the
turf.
mound's
Oh.
like wood and shit and turf.
It's
Oh,
it's
okay.
an artificial mound, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not very much on. So yes, that's what I'm saying. It's stupid. It's stupid for like 2% of the field.
To wear all like molded cleats.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Because somebody could twist their ankle.
I've
And
slipped.
their infield is like a sandbox.
No, dude. And what the thing is when that turf gets wet, and Ronte slipped, and I slipped a couple at the beginning of the season. When we had our first game there. I slipped. It just started to rain a little bit, and I hit a ball and I tried to get out of the box.
You fucking almost ate it.
Yeah, no, I did eat it,
Oh,
just
fuck.
like Ronte did.
Did you
So-
slip on Saturday? At
No,
all?
I didn't. But I know Ronte did.
Okay.
I mean, I should have had 2 stolen bases if that's what you're getting at. I should have had 2 stolen bases.
Yeah. And then you had the Diablos versus the Cyclones.
And they ended up in a tie for me.
5-5 tie, yeah. So they're going to finish up that game on December 1st, which is next Tuesday. So I got to be there for that one.
Cool. That it?
They'll get you when it counts. That's what you're saying?
Right, yeah. Yeah, because whoever plays that game, because they have to finish the game, right? It's
Yeah.
only an inning and a half.
Wait, can you play that game? You remember when we struggled to
Yeah.
get everything together for ours? No, you can't be adding people.
Yeah. I think it's weird. That's why I told you.
I was told
Oh.
to show up.
This is what I'm gonna tell you. Figure it out because I think it's weird to bring in extra players that you weren't on.
Well, it's because if whoever wins
No, but-
is playing the Thunder immediately right after.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's probably why he went.
Oh,
to
I
that.
see.
Yeah.
Remember we had to do that on the Twins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna rush
Yeah.
the game.
What I'm
and
saying is,
then-
I don't think you're gonna play the finish game.
No.
You're gonna play the other.
Yeah,
game.
I'm gonna. Well, hopefully we win. If we don't, I'm gonna be really
Yeah.
pissed off that I drove all the way out there for nothing.
Yeah. Hey, what did Ronte say?
Ronte said I busted my ass at home plate at the HHL game.
Yeah, he did.
Ooh. Is that when you threw him out?
Well, I think that's how he got on. Shit.
Yeah.
I think that's no. He got on through I think he hit it to short and we just didn't get him out at first. But yeah, your brother threw it to me. I missed it, and then he tried to go home.
Surprised you didn't talk about that when he was on.
I know. I should have. No, actually, I told him when I seen him. I said, "Hey,
Yeah.
don't you ever run on me again." I said, "I'm gonna look small, but I got a good target, man. I get it. I get it where I need to get it." But they played a good game, and Ronte did. That team did well. Him and
Yeah.
X, they did well.
Yeah,
I mean-
Philip is going in on some people in the comments, dude.
What
He's
he-
like, y'all are crying about some dumb shit. He's like, y'all are worse than high school kids.
Oh, Panthers didn't complain. I bet. What about we were complaining or what? Is that what he said?
Maybe the field.
I think so.
You have a problem with molded cleats? Is that it?
I do, man.
I don't like molded.
I
Yeah.
feel like molded cleats are like metal bats.
Okay.
You know what I
You
mean?
got
Like,
spikes or metal or
I
molded?
feel like that
Well,
belongs
I
to.
have both.
I feel like
But, you
I feel like
got to follow the rules.
Hey,
You do.
drop in the comment section. Do y'all like metal cleats or molded cleats?
I feel like metal cleats are like metal bats, like they belong in Little League.
Metal cleats?
I'm sorry, plastic cleats
Molded.
and
Yeah.
plastic molded cleats and metal bats belong in Little League. They don't belong in a men's league, but whatever.
No, I'm with you. I mean, they're better.
Yeah,
They perform better.
the metal. I mean, I know. I was slipping a little bit, especially with the sand that they got over there. It's kind of bad. So,
That's not fun.
so we're already up to date on HHL.
Yeah, because like so
There's only 2 games, right?
yeah.
The Thunder had a bye.
Yeah, so they're supposed to play next Tuesday.
Yeah.
So y'all lost, right?
Yep.
So
I think Pedro's on that team too. Is Pedro still on? I don't know if Pedro's still on, but I know Pedro's on that team.
are y'all playing? Are y'all playing at Shield Park again?
I don't know when we're playing.
Yeah.
Because
Or who?
Because right
We'll
now
play the loser of you guys. I'm pretty sure.
right, which would probably be at the same park.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, Jordan says metal. Yeah, metal. Bronte says metal. Yep, I'm with you on that shit. Oh, look. Hold on, we got to get on Jose. Hey, well,
Hey, no, you know what's funny? I pitched against the Panthers, and the only person that got a hit off me was X, and that number 34 that wants to be the Bryce Harper guy. He's the catcher.
no shit.
Yeah, he got a decent hit off of me. But I think Ronte, I got him to ground out.
You're all right, man. You're all right.
I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm just saying.
Just the best. But hey, Jose over here is falling asleep on our ass. So let's cut this live. Next week will be better because now we got all the fucking bugs worked
Yeah,
out
we
and
got all
shit.
the bugs worked out.
We got it all figured out.
Do
so
we? We do?
We do.
We do.
Okay, we do.
We do now.
We do. So we got it worked out now. So next week will be 100% better, and we won't be. I mean, right now we're an hour 20 minutes, but let's see, Jesse for an interview for podcast.
Ooh, what happened?
I think that's directed at you,
Who said that?
Ronte.
Did you see what I put on the Facebook?
Yeah, I did. That's why I'm saying that.
I was like, nah, we good.
Yeah, I saw that. Look, Jesse just sent the photo. I don't know what he sent. But hey, thanks everybody for staying up. We got to. Hey, don't go to sleep, Ron. Don't go to sleep, Jose. We're gonna call you right now, and we'll get the interview started. And then the episode will air this Friday. So
Yeah, we'll see y'all then.
all right.
Peace out.
And,
On the line, NBA Saturday League Cyclone managers, Jose Pedraza and Tim LeCompte. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for calling in. We appreciate it.
yeah, man. So
Glad to be on.
so Jose and Tim. So I know you guys. Well, I guess through our conversation today, we found out that we played in the same league for a little period of time in Obrera. How was that? How was those times? How long did you play in Obrera for?
Well, Liga Obrera, my dad actually started the team with my older brother, back in 2003, 2004. And it started off as just a family thing. I mean, literally it was myself, my brothers, and my cousins. My uncles were the coaches, and my dad. I mean, literally it was a family affair. Somehow, I don't know, I knew I had a really good baseball player friend named Tim, so I invited him over. We're looking to get better, so we brought him on, and the rest is history. I mean, we've been playing the same team for a long time, and so yeah, since 2004, I would say I've been in Liga Obrera, and it's kind of like a tradition with my family, and
That's good, man.
we never gotten anywhere else. I mean, I'm kidding not. I would see players like when I was talking to you earlier, and I see you play everywhere. HHL, Sunday, Saturdays, this like that. I mean, that's crazy. That's amazing. For us, it was just Obrera. It's almost like we didn't really venture out anywhere else. We were real comfortable, and it became more like a family thing there. I mean, I love going to the Monday meetings over there at Polo Sports Bar with Lupe and interacting with all the managers. Of course, getting drunk and stuff like that too, but mostly, just taking it back, just seeing those faces over and over again. That's pretty much where we've been at this whole time. And, COVID brought a lot of negative things to everybody, but I would say that one of the good things that I would take away from, this year will be that we got a chance to venture out. And it was one of our players, Daniel Baez, that just randomly sent me a message out of the blue and just said, "Hey, have you ever thought about taking the team to NABA? I'm going to go to the tryout. Unless you're going to bring the team over here, then I'll stay with you." And so I was like, "Man, that's for like rich people, man. I don't know if we can swing that over there." You know, that was my way of thinking. You know, because
Right.
Pedraza's real cheap.
Oh yeah.
It's very affordable.
Yeah, I agree.
And you even get payment plans too. You know.
Well, yeah,
If you
yeah,
need to,
exactly.
but,
Yeah. No, those points you brought up right there are exactly what it is. Is that it is cheaper to be in Obrera, and it is cheap to be, be in De Leon League and Metropolitana, those type of leagues, because it's just $5 and whatever, I think $40 to get in, or $60 a player or whatever. And sometimes the manager will sponsor that, so all you got to do is just pay the $5 a game. So you're 100% right. It is a different world. It is, you got to pay a little bit more money, but
I would imagine, since you guys are new to this season and haven't already paid, what you've seen the premiums are, have you seen the return on the fields, the website, the scorebook, and everything like that? I mean, how would you say it compares to Obrera?
Well, it was like, when it comes to like the organization itself, just the overall player experience, that I keep hearing that over and over when I came over here, and it's night and day. I mean, over there, the guys don't have any investment at all in the team or in the league, so if they show up, they show up, whatever, it's no sweat off their back,
Yeah, exactly.
Over here, they're invested, and so I've never had so many players in one game for as long as this whole season's been going on. I literally show up with 15 players average on every Saturday now.
Does that make it easier or tougher to manage a game when you have that many guys?
Well, it makes it tougher, to be honest. It's just you want to give everybody a chance to play, but you're also trying to win the game. So you just basically put the best people out there. What helps is something I would do at Obrera also is I would take stats on all the players, and I wouldn't let them see it until like halfway through a season, because it really doesn't matter until they build it up to their batting averages, and mainly their batting averages. And so that would help me with the lineups and stuff like that, and validate my decisions. And over here, everybody sees it, so there really isn't any, well, why am I over here? Why not? Nobody says anything. Everybody knows where they stand, and that's just another thing that stands out for us as far as our return on investment. I think we're getting it for sure.
And I would say
everybody sees that.
Well, and I would say that's the other factor, right? Like as a manager, you can point and say, why you're batting ninth, right? Or why you're sitting out this game, right? Because you've had X amount of errors, you struck out 6-7 times in a row already. There is no question, and there is no, hey, I forgot, or I don't remember. It's there. It's in the stats. Everybody can see it. So,
well, speaking of the stats, I'm looking at the stats right now. They got two guys batting 600, or one at 600 and one at 625.
Oh wow, yeah.
And then close behind that, you got a guy batting 591.
How many games played though?
Let's see. The guy batting 600, 10 games played.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. That's awesome. And so that adds to the value of the league, right? And it helps you as a manager, have your team, and when you said earlier, like invested, when you got the money invested into this, you're gonna want to play. You're gonna want to get out there, because you put what is it, 275 or whatever?
Yeah, 275.
Right around 275, and then if you break up even if you break it up, you're paying $100 and some for half the payment. And it's an investment, so these guys are like, hey, I want to go get my money's worth, so it pushes these guys to be here. So but believe it or not, you still got guys that'll pay for a season and never show up. So I find that very odd. I'm okay with it sometimes, because I'm like, hey, you just sponsored the team, that's all you did.
Yeah, no, I have a few of those too. And it's not because they don't want to, but they're working really hard. So it just so happens they going out of town and doing. My team has is not a lot of younger guys, and they all have careers. You name it. I have everything from somebody that's just out of college to they're working at a law firm, or somebody that's really well off. Just all kinds of players that are on the team, and they all I feel like as one, and that's the kind of atmosphere and camaraderie we try to build here at Cyclone. Once a Cyclone, always a Cyclone is one thing we say. especially you're a pretty good player, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Tim,
Yeah,
what do you think?
Well, you had mentioned it earlier in the live feed about, players no showing, and what I've noticed about this league specifically with the amount of money people have invested in it, we rarely have our full-timers not show up. I mean, we have some one-offs here and there, but for the most part, the league has run smooth. It's been a good opportunity for us to venture out to a different league, and truth be told, Saturday games are so much easier for us to make than Sundays. So, I think we may have found a home over here, and we're enjoying our time here, and just want to get that opportunity to get into the playoffs and make a deep run out there.
I think you guys are on the right track, man. I mean, you guys have been coming up, since we started the season, from different teams. Cyclones, watch out for the Cyclones. Watch out for the Cyclones. So you guys have definitely put a good name out there for yourselves in the league, and I think it's good. I mean, what it does is it brings up the competition because. Cody and I were in the inaugural season.
That's it.
Thank you. maybe I should have had Cody say it for me better. But we were in the inaugural season for Saturday, and the competition that was there that first season to it is now is completely different. Would you agree, Cody?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, back then, all you have to do was sign up, and you get put on a team. There was no word of this league. People see it on a website. Hey, I want to sign up. There was no tryouts.
There was no tryouts, and
imagine what the kind of guys you would get if you do something like that.
Yeah, and so and then of course Sunday was already had been playing a few seasons, so it was a little different then. So, but it's one of those things that it's come up in a team like you guys that because I'm pumped up. We're gonna play with you guys. You guys are the last game of the season for us, and I'm pumped up about that, man, because you guys are a good team, and I hope it's a great game. And I think that. Kind of what Adam said, and I forgot episode 10. I think he said he's a league president. Has said, hey, one of the reasons you had Saturday and Sunday was because some people can just play on Saturday and some people can rather play on Sunday. It just depends on your schedule, and hopefully,
right.
That the competition is good on both ends to where it's just the difference is what day you want to play instead of the level of competition. So,
yeah, we were just talking about that actually, Tim and I, regarding the competition on Saturday. I mean. And we experienced it already twice. We got beat by the Adventures. They're an established team. They have been on here in this league for a while. I imagine. Yeah. Sounds like yeah. So. I mean, we caught them when they were all on, and we were actually. I'd take anything away from them, but we were actually missing 9 players.
Oh, wow.
We lost by 1, and honestly. We just ran out of time. We were kind of getting adjusted still to the time limit. We're used to playing 3-4 hours. We needed to, which are no fun. To be honest, I like the time games better. It's just a better player experience like that. But definitely, Tim, what was that comment you said about this competition level on Saturday?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I mean, I've seen some teams that a little bit weak right now. They got some room for improvement, and you got some pretty established, solid teams that have good lineups, top to bottom. So, hopefully that with us, being in this league and spreading the word, because we know quite a few players, and I've already talked to some people that are going to be there for the tryouts coming in. I believe it's February. I believe it was
correct.
So. Hopefully we can send some more talent this way and kind of build this Saturday league up to be one of the more competitive leagues out there.
Hey Tim, I was looking at your stats over here, man. You got 2 brothers that play on your team, Chris and Cody?
Those are my nephews, and then I have a brother that plays on the Pelicans, which that was that's another.
That was the other. Yeah, that was the other. I stayed away from it, but yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? They did what they needed to do. They got us. They did what they needed to do. Took advantage of some errors that we made, and it was a hard fought game. We got up big on them and started to relax a little bit, and then they stepped up and came back and got the dub. So all we can do is tip your caps, and I'm praying that they can make the playoffs because I'd like another shot at them.
Oh yeah, that's a tough thing about this season. Last season, when the league was a little bit smaller, you had 2 chances, to play that team. So
Well, it depends on. We had divisions actually last season, and depending on what division you were in, you played your division twice, and the other division you only played once.
Yeah. So you gave you an opportunity to make your adjustment, right? But if things go right, you'll see them in the playoffs, and so it's one of those things, man, where I kind of, me personally, I don't know how you feel, Tim and Jose, but I hate to lose by 1. Because you sit there and you start to go, man, if I'd have just done this different, if I'd have just done that thing different, how could that change the game? But when you get blown out, like, let's say 12-0 or something, you're like, hey, well, obviously nothing went right.
Never had a chance.
So even though I don't like to lose 12-0, I kind of feel that if I had to lose one way or the other, I'd rather lose 12-0. Now, the better game overall experience is the close 1-run game. Like everybody enjoy the crowd's enjoying it. It's a nail biter. Everybody's enjoying it. It's a better game, but I just hate to lose by that. Just 1 run, man.
Some of the guys may not be enjoying it because that's kind of stressful. If you're trying to scratch 1 run just to get it tied, which that's what happened to us in the playoffs last year.
It's baseball, and you need to be in those tight games because when you come to the playoffs, you're going to be playing tougher teams. So, I like being in these 1-run games and coming out on the victory side. But you got sometimes these losses kind of help you regroup as a team and not take anybody lightly and just finish them off.
I think it makes you get stronger as a manager too. You look back, well, I probably should have done this, should have done that. And maybe we have a better game. Yeah,
that's how you grow.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, it was a fun game, man. And like I said, I tip my cap to them. They did what they had to do. They got the win. They're trying to get to the playoffs. So hopefully they can get there and maybe we can get that rematch that we're hoping for.
Well, they went from beating us 12-11. By the way, Avengers also won 12-11 against us. I don't know if that's a thing. So if we ever get to 11 runs, we want to score immediately after that and make it so. Don't stay at 11.
So when we play you guys, when we play you guys next in a couple of weeks, if we get to 11, I'm gonna try to stop you right there.
That's your shot, man. That's your shot.
That's my shot, right? I'm like, but it's funny you say that because Stewart, he's on the Redbirds. He's I think had 3 or 4 playoff games 5-4, like ending.
Oh wow!
He's been on the winning side of the 5-4, and he's been on the losing side of 5-4, and it was like last few games like that. So because he plays on a few teams too, so it's 5-4 is not a good number for him. I told myself, okay, next time I look at the score and I'm on your team, it's 5-4. We're gonna try to change that.
Yeah.
That's so weird, man.
Yeah, and I was telling Jose, I was like, listen, you score 11 runs. There's no reason you need to lose a ball game. We got to do better pitching. We got to do better fielding. So, our team, obviously, we're putting up runs, man. We can hit the ball, and that's proven through stats. And, at the end of the day, if you score 11 runs, you got to win a ball game.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing I've said. I don't know how you guys' experience has been, but everybody, if you've ever heard me, I personally, I know it's an unwritten rule, but I personally, either as a manager or as a player, I don't believe in no stealing after 10, and the reason is because it's a men's league, right? If you don't want me to steal, stop me, right? Do your thing and stop me. Number 2, 10 runs is not really a comfortable lead in a men's league. Sometimes you can have really bad innings, and I've been on the winning side of I think we scored 9 runs or 8 runs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 8 runs or 9 runs in the last inning. It just the other team fell apart. They were way ahead. They were way confident. They pulled their pitcher out. They thought they were on the cruise control. And we pulled the 9 runs, which is what you want, right? You want your team to rally behind that. And so for me, 10 runs is just not really comfortable in a men's adult league. So I know it's a big no-no. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but for me, I tell my guys, hey, man, keep it going. And the same thing, I'm on the receiving end, right? I tell them, guys, when they're up 10 runs and they steal on me, they're not offending me. Go ahead, man, steal. We're going to try to get you out. We're going to do what we got to do. We got to man up and do it. But
Well, obviously, 11 runs is not comfortable for them.
yeah, exactly. Leonard's not comfortable. But
You know what, man? I mean, I heard that, and I'm in the agreement. Like, look, you have your old baseball historians that think you got to play by the book, but it's a different age, man. We're out here having fun. We have a time limit while we're out there, so you know what? Steal bases, do what you got to do, and let's get out of there with a W. That's the goal. That's why everybody's out there, is to win, and also have fun, build team camaraderie, and again, I agree with you, man. I think you play to the end of the game.
yeah, I think so too, man.
Yeah. That's one of those unspoken rules that they say, but I can see both sides. Kind of like MLB this year, that guy that was the rookie that was just stealing and swinging on 0-3 on 3-0 counts or whatever.
Tatis,
Yeah, like I don't have a problem with that. Hey man, stop him.
Make a better pitch. Make a better 3-0 pitch.
Yeah, I mean, and when he got in trouble for that or whatever, or the backlash he got off of that, I didn't even know that was an written rule, man. I was like, what? You can't swing on 3-0 when you're up something like that's stupid. I mean, don't put, as a pitcher, don't put yourself in a 3-0 count, because that's a hitter's count, right? 3-0, 3-1, that's a hitter's count. So, and he's a great ball player. And here's the thing, even if I swing at 3-0, everybody knows that's not a guaranteed home run. Doesn't mean you're gonna, hit it the way you're supposed to. I mean, we've all been on been on that cookie side of the 3-0 pitch and missed it. Fouled it out, grounded it out, popped it up. So it's not a guaranteed home run. Well, you know what? Let me ask you this. So who's Batman and who's Robin?
There is no Batman and Robin.
No, there's no Batman and Robin.
No.
Because,
what about you? Who's Batman?
I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Cheeto's Robin.
I'm
Catgirl?
Yeah, I'm
Catwoman?
Catwoman. Meow.
I guess that makes me the Joker, huh?
Oh yeah, there you go.
No, you're the Riddler, dude. You're the Riddler.
Yeah, the man of many codes. So how long have you and Tim been playing together?
Since 2004.
Is that when they started?
Yeah. That's when you brought Tim.
Yeah.
Jose, you there?
Yeah, off and on, yeah. 2004. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't like a elite player. I was more like my dad was the coach and I was there, and so I would, I was just a fill-in. So we needed an extra player, I'll go in. I learned how to play baseball playing with Tim and my family up until 2012. And then 2012, my dad had a massive stroke.
Oh, wow.
Paralyzed from the right side, life changer. So, like, we kind of stopped playing in 2012 to 2014. In 2014, he passed away. And once he passed away, we kind of, like, made a promise to him that we'll win a championship for him. And it hasn't happened yet. I mean, we've been to so many championships, but we end up short every time. And so it's like a monkey on my back. I got to get it off of me. So
yeah, I hear you, man.
Tim's been with me the whole time. Then he brought his nephews, his brother, Todd, which plays on the Pelicans. Not sure what happened there, but he's actually a Cyclone.
Hey man,
we're also my youngest godfather too. He's my father.
Hey Tim, we're here for therapy, man. If you need us,
and we understand your pain, or at least I do.
I gotta get it off my chest now.
Right? Yeah, man.
This mofo has been texting me every day, exactly 12:11, just to freaking remind me that they won.
Oh, dude, that's messed up, man.
So
I know.
But we're clapping back. We told him at 12:11 he can watch the replay of the playoffs. So it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Thanksgiving, he's like, so what time are we going to watch the game on Thanksgiving? Because I'm going to swing by. I always swing by on Thanksgiving to their house. So he wants to play jokes and run the game, stream the game again so the whole family can watch.
Oh man, that's funny. I like that. I like that. No, you know what, dude? What that does, I like that because that's friendly competition, right? You're like, all right, man, you got me this time. I'm gonna make sure you get it the next time. And it was sort of It's sort of like I was saying earlier on live, last season the Ironbirds, Manny was on the Ironbirds, and I was talking shit to him. Oh man, we're gonna don't lose. I don't want you to lose until we beat you. I want you to lose your virginity to us. I said I want you to get your first game off with us. Of course, they beat us, and so I had to eat my words, and so that whole season. So, but obviously we beat him this Saturday, and we beat him when he was on the mound. So that W definitely felt good. So I can't wait to see him and rub it in his face.
No comment on
yeah,
him.
I understand.
You guys are coming in to this league at a pretty good time because this is the largest it's ever been. I mean, we got 14 teams, 4 new ones. You guys being one of them, and we got a lot of teams, and this is new for NABA, and the word is definitely getting out.
Yeah, I mean and the other thing too, man. Of course, that's the positive of the COVID, right? Because Reda had the is using city parks, therefore they're closed. So we have private fields, so it worked out this way. So I think that out of something bad, something good came out, and it allowed you guys to venture out a little bit and try a different league and see that there's other options out there. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
You can always still have your Sunday team with Roretta, but at least you can kind of figure out, hey, do we stay here and continue this, and hopefully you do, or you go back to Roretta when things kind of open up again, or do both, it just depends on how you guys feel. But I mean, I think that you guys are looking really good, really strong. I mean, I told you I've heard nothing but good things about your guys' team. From other managers and stuff, and so I think you guys are gonna have a really good season. This might be the season for you.
And you guys, so you didn't play at Obretta at all this year, right? Is this your first? This is your first season.
First season
in 2020. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well rested.
Yeah. No shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, and you know what else? It's the first season we played with wood bats, so everybody was kind of throwing a little shade towards us, like, well, you guys can hit over in the Obrera because y'all have metal bats, but over here, you're not gonna do this, do that. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, right. You just showed them, right?
I think we're hitting better.
Oh yeah, man. Well, no, and here's the thing, man. And I'm gonna say this is that I keep saying all the time is like a hit's not really a hit, and a home run's not really a home run until you hit it with a wood bat. You know what I mean? And so when I came over, and I played on Obretta for a long time, and
with Sean,
with Sean, exactly. So today was our anniversary of our championship, right? I showed it to you. I'll probably throw it up on the podcast. But
Please don't.
I will.
Please don't do that.
But I played with Sean. It was funny, man. He didn't want me on his team at first, but I ended up talking my way onto his team. But we won that championship, and then I switched when I found out about other leagues. I came because of better fields, right? Because I was playing infield, and some of those fields we play on are just terrible. The infield is just like the ball's gonna smack you in the face if you're not paying attention.
Oh man,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in outfield, I mean, it's pop fly is a pop fly, but infield, man, the ground ball is just gonna eat you up. So I came over, and when I would go back to go help Sean out or something, he'd get mad at me when I'd play with my wood bat. He's like, "Oh man, if you would have used a metal bat, that would have been over." That's what he always say to me. If you would have hit that with a metal bat, that would have been over. But I told him, I said, I actually like now. I did not like wood. Now I like wood bats.
Yeah. Makes you a better hitter. I mean, you stay within yourself. You're not trying to do too much. You let the velocity hit barrel the ball up. Let the velocity do the work for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that playing with wood bats it's way better than playing with metal, man. I mean, we're enjoying it. That's for sure. I know that.
I also think that even when you bat with a wooden bat, like you're more selective.
You have to be,
right. You're just more selective of what you're swinging at. You're looking for that perfect pitch.
And it's unforgiving, right? Because we've all seen it. you hit with the metal bat, let's say you get underneath it. I mean, that ball still continues to fly into the outfield, and you get like a double out of it because it's a metal bat. It just popped off. But a wood bat, you don't square that up right. This is going to be a little pop up to second base or something.
Yeah,
you know,
it ain't going nowhere.
So it does show you, and that's like you said, people were talking shit. Hey, you guys use metal bats. You guys don't know what's going on with wood, but here you guys are. Contending with the, right up on top. I mean, what do you guys, third place?
Third, 8-2.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great record.
We should have one more win, but they stopped that one game with that outlaw team. So.
Oh yeah.
I really believe that if we need to, I would love to finish it, and they shouldn't be any issues.
Hey, did you guys have those uniforms before you came here?
Yes, that was our last season's uniforms we had.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of helps out too, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And too, here's the other thing that's kind of new this season is mandatory jerseys. Before, I think last season it was mandatory for the playoffs. You had to have it. Like everybody had to have the same jersey, and then this season it just became now they're making it mandatory every game. So, I kind of like that because everybody
makes it professional.
It makes it look professional.
Yeah.
You look out there like, hey man, you kind of feel professional, right? You're wearing wearing the same thing. Where rarely, you know how it goes, man. Everybody was wearing
just
something
show,
different.
it looked like an all-star game.
Yeah, that's what it exactly looked like. Which
we used to have a guy who wear like a cowboy belt buckle.
I've never had anybody do that, but
is that for stealing second or something?
I've known a few to wear
I don't know.
a cowboy belt buckle, but this thing was huge, dude.
I don't. I've never seen it, but I guess I can't disbelieve it or not believe it. Right?
It has happened.
Yeah, man. So do you feel? You feel the camaraderie, right, with the managers and stuff on that chat, with all the other managers. I mean, you get along with all the other managers, right?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I do. I think I might have rubbed some the wrong way just because of whenever I'm playing, I get a little too intense sometimes. But if y'all guys are listening, I'm sorry. I apologize. That's not really me. That's just me out in the field. Me, I'm the nicest guy ever.
Jose,
man.
I say the same thing, man. I think I'm averaging 1.5 warnings a game now.
I got a warning last game, and I even asked Adam, I'm like, I just want to let you know what my side was. He gave me a warning. He's like, I don't think you deserved a warning. He's like, but
Do you remember the umpire's name?
Yeah, it was James.
James ain't putting up with nothing.
Actually, you know what?
Hey,
All the warnings
that guy don't play, man. You don't play.
All the warnings that I've got have been from James.
And they're deserved. You deserve warnings, Cheeto.
Shut up, man.
You guys might be on the radar anyway, so.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
But that's the other thing, man.
That comes and goes.
It's we're all trying to we're all competitive out there, man, and that's some of the things with the we've had teams in previous seasons, I won't say their names, but they've been real chatty, right? Real chatty. And I've told my team, I said, hey, look, man, these guys are going to get in your head. They're going to get real chatty. They're going to get how you get back at them. It's not by mouthing back. You show them with your sticks. Show them with your sticks, and I want my pitcher striking these guys out or making them ground out and pop out. That's how we do it. We beat them. We beat them on the field. Don't let them get in your head. And it was funny because a lot of the managers were like, "Hey, you're gonna play that team next week. Be careful." And I'm like, "Nah, man, it'll be right. I'll control my team, and I don't think it'll get in hand." And when we played, they're like, "How were they?" Like, fine. Like, man, really? Every time when we played them, they've been loud and they've been this. Well, first off, they weren't loud with me. They were fine with me. Maybe it's me. I don't know. But I said, but the other thing is, I'm not gonna let them get to me. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let them, ruin my fun here. I'm not gonna get thrown out over some stuff. I'm like, I think it went pretty well, and some of the trash talking that they did was, to me, was normal. You know what I mean? Like, so the guy's like, "Hey, I'm gonna steal second," and he stole. And he goes, "I'm gonna take third," and he got third. And I'm like, "Oh, he's trash talking." No, he told you what he's gonna do, and we're stupid. We couldn't stop him.
We still didn't stop him.
Yeah, we still didn't stop him. So why are you mad? I should be mad at you guys for letting him steal those 2 bags. You know what I mean? So but it's he was trash talking and he backed it up. So I had no issue with him. I had no issue with him at all.
And not only that, I think 98% of everybody in this league will leave it on the field.
Yeah.
You know, say what you want
Yeah.
on the diamond, and it stays there, and that's that.
Yeah.
You know,
for the
it's a
most
game.
part.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said 98%.
You got the 2%ers, right? I'm looking at you, Cheeto.
Why are y'all looking at me for,
Just a
dude?
warning.
You know what? It's all the people that came from Obrera that have potential to fight.
Are you stereotyping?
Look, see, Jose's laughing. You see, he knows.
Don't put Jose and Tim in that category with you, man.
You know what it is, man? The umpires in Obrera, they're scared to say anything. That's what it is. So they just let them run. It's the Wild West out there, man.
Man, it is the Wild West.
I'm telling you, dude. I haven't been in that league for 4 or 5 years.
Well, look, I would agree with you. This Wild West with like some of the umpires, like you can tell they're drunk, and some of the umpires, like,
Oh my God.
and I think they're drinking. Like you could see them like drinking, like during the game, like they're over there around the corner, like sipping on something, and it's like, oh, you're drunk, dude. You know, but
Nah.
but you know what's funny about that? I've had there was one umpire, man, that like he was terrible, but he'd fight. He wouldn't put up with no shit, but it was funny. One of his pet peeves, and it's just old school. If you went up there to bat with your jersey untucked, he'd call time and make you tuck it in. Yeah, make you tuck it in. So it's like it was kind of dumb. Like he respected that part of it, but he would be drunk at the field. So like I didn't get it. You know what I mean? I guess he had different lines of morals.
He's like, don't cross my morals.
Yeah, I mean he had different.
But I'll be
morals.
drunk out here with you.
That's just one of the things. I mean, they also have unspoken rules, like don't draw a line
Ooh.
on
That's every
on the
umpire.
ground.
That's every umpire.
They missed
man.
the call.
That's every umpire.
You'll get
man.
thrown out.
Now,
Yeah.
do you draw a line with your bat or do you do it with your foot?
With the bat. I don't think with the foot that would be that noticeable, but if you do it with the bat, then yeah.
Yeah, I would never do it with the bat. I wouldn't be too scared to show up an umpire with the bat. Except for Phillip. I would definitely do it to Phillip
Let me tell you something.
and see what Phillip does.
You know what I told Cheeto one time? I was like, "Oh man, I can't believe I got rung up." I said, "Well, you should have hit the first 2 strikes." You know what I mean? You shouldn't have got yourself in that 0-2 count.
Okay, remember that when you strike out next time.
Hey, I'm okay with it.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Hey, how do you guys like the new camera?
Man, we're enjoying it for
Yeah.
sure. It's so awesome. You know what we need to do is integrate instant replay at home.
One step at a time.
Yeah, one step at a time.
Yeah. I mean, because you can see it. It's very clear. I
Yeah,
mean,
it is. It is.
I'm guessing there was a play at the plate.
that's why I got a warning.
Yeah, he was
trying to pull up the video. I was trying to pull up the video.
Hey Tim, I want to hear your perspective.
Okay,
What did Jose do?
I was pitching, and
Yeah.
there's play at the plate. He's out by a solid foot. Umpire calls him safe, and we get the next out in between innings.
Force
Jose
out
pulls
or
the
tag out? Force out or a tag?
Tag out. He tagged him out.
Okay.
And he said he missed the tag. He didn't. We went back to video, looked at it. Jose wanted to show him the video, and he
That's
goes,
what
hey,
happens.
hey Blue. He's like, hey, I got it right here. He's like, that's a warning. That's a warning. Didn't even let him walk to him. Just gave him a warning real quick, and that was.
I just walked away. I'm like, okay, never mind.
That's like pulling the rule book out on an umpire, man.
Yeah. No, because here's the thing, man. And here's that's pretty funny. Jose, you're worrying me here, man. All the years you've been playing, I've never heard an umpire change his opinion. So I don't know how you thought that was going.
I didn't. Yeah, and nothing's going to change with the play. At the end of the day, that's what I was like, Jose, it doesn't really matter. What you do is go up to him after the game and be like, hey, by the way, I just wanted to show you this.
Yeah.
You called a great game. He did an awesome job out there.
And I told him that at the end of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, it does suck, man. I mean, I'm with you, man. When I back up these umpires, I'm not saying it because I think they're perfect or they get everything right. I'm saying it just because I've never seen them change their mind. So I don't use my effort. I don't use any effort to argue with them, other than just having a side conversation like, hey, what did you see? Oh, hey, the guy pulled off first base, or hey, I seen it by half a step. You know, he beat it or something like that. You know. I ask him why, what's up. And so if I don't know if you guys had a chance to see the interview with Phillip, but if you see that, he kind of explains it a little bit about, hey man,
ask me a question.
Yeah, ask me a question and I'll answer. Not like, hey, he doesn't want you to go, hey, I think he was out. It's like, what, ask me a question. Did he tag you? Did he tag him too high? Did he tag him too low? Tag him too late? That kind of business. And so
it's that old saying, hey, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So at the end of the day, nothing was going to change with the play. And hindsight being 2020, we should have never even brought it up to him and just talked to him after the game about it. Been like, hey, you called an awesome game, and I thought we had him out at the plate, and move on from there. It's not even a big deal. We came out with a win, so it is what it is, and just move on and just keep playing the game.
Yeah, and that's. Well, go ahead.
I was going to follow it up with, the whole reason why that even happens, because I'm used to at Obrera, you can appeal a call. At least I thought you could do it here too. I mean, whenever he said out, I'm like, no way, he's saving that. He turns around, he's very stern. He's like, no, I said it's out. That's it. Like, he just went off on me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. So like some umpires will grant you an appeal. But if the head umpire that's behind the plate doesn't allow you,
makes sense.
Yeah, he won't give it to you.
But here's the thing, though, it goes back to you.
Philip would at least listen to me, though. Philip would listen.
Well, but remember, you have to ask the question, right? You saying I think he's safe is not a question. The question is, hey, I need to talk to you. You go over there and you talk to him.
Be like, hey, do you think the other umpire had a better view than you did?
Yeah,
you suck.
Do you think you suck at your job?
He had a bad angle.
Yeah. No.
I'll give him that. He did have a bad angle. That's all it was.
No, and it happens, right? And it happens, but it's one of those is how you approach it. And like Tim said earlier, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, right? So if right away you're like, hey, I think he's safe. Well, you're arguing with him, and he can't have that on the field, right? So you have to kind of go, hey, man. What I've always, kind of Philip kind of backed it up in the interview we had with him, but basically it's like, come and talk to me. Don't put me out there. Don't
show me up.
Don't show me up. Come out there and come talk to me, and then say, hey man, can you get an appeal from first base? He might have had a better angle. Can you talk? And yeah, okay, cool. And then 9 times out of 10 they're gonna probably still call them safe because they're gonna back each other up. But there's at least you didn't disrespect him. And he will make the attempt, and then he won't hurt you on another play, right?
Yeah, he's going to remember that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I made sure, and I told him that in the game. He kind of looked down.
Hey,
I just want to tell you, I love the way you called the game. Might have not liked some of the calls, but hey, you did a heck of a job. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wasn't trying to be an a-hole at all. I was just kind of excited to see that. Oh shit, the replay does work. Like I can sit there and watch it while we're playing. Like it's so awesome.
Yeah. No,
it's so neat to us.
Well, it's I don't know if
there is a time limit on it though.
What?
There is a time limit on how far it records. Because I tried to watch our game.
Yeah, it didn't show the end of our game.
It didn't show the last 2 outs or the last inning that I pitched.
Oh, that sucks. But well, because our game went over. That's probably what it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a time limit on it.
Yeah. But the other thing too, man, is just the other thing that another thing to bring up is like, we were in the championship game with the Sunday League Cyclones against the Yard Goats, and we had some very bad calls. I mean, we had 3 umpires, and there were some foul balls that were clear. Like they were calling fair ball when it hadn't even passed the bag. They call them fair ball. So, we had some fair calls, but both coaches, both managers didn't argue with the umpire. Like they might, they just kind of shook their head like it is what it is. And I think Coach Cheryl maybe had a conversation with one of the umpires, like after the inning or something like that. But it's one of those things too that you just got to chalk it up and say, hey, let's play through that error that the umpires made and go through with it. The other thing I like to point out when an umpire makes that error is we don't correct the umpire when the error goes in our favor. Right, so like when Tim is pitching and he gets a low strike, Tim's not gonna be like, hey, that was a ball.
Don't call that a low strike.
that was a ball. You take it, right? You take it because you're like, hey man, right. I'm gonna go with, that was 2 outside blue. That's not a strike. You're gonna take it, right? All you gotta know is that hey, just like it went that way with them, it's gonna go that way with you.
Like that guy told the umpire at a veteran memorial, he's like, don't call that a strike. That wasn't a strike. Because remember when?
He got thrown out. Yeah. Yeah, we had one that we were, they were losing pretty bad, and the umpire opened up the strike zone. But I think he opened it up too much, Cody.
He opened it up north and south and east and west, dude.
Yeah.
Like pretty
I'm talking like 2 feet off the plate.
Yeah.
Opened up.
And
pitcher took it as disrespect and argued with him.
Yeah, and he got thrown out.
And they got tossed.
He's like, man, I'm just trying to help you. You can't even throw a strike. You already walked 3 guys.
And I think that's where the umpire kind of went. He took it too personal. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
you know what I mean. But but the thing is that they're humans. We're humans, and we sometimes gotta control our emotions around the field because things can escalate. Right? You don't know how the other guy's feeling or what kind of day the other person's having, and it just gets out of hand. But
Yeah. I mean, it goes back to them saying, they don't tell us when we mess up, right?
Yeah, that's what
we
Phil
wouldn't
said.
like it if the pitcher turn, right? That's their. Yeah, Philip likes to say that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. We're humans too, so.
Yeah.
Hey.
We're gonna make mistakes, man. So it is what it is. But
And at the end of the day, it's the umpires have done a great job in this league. We haven't really had any terrible umpires. Everybody's done a good job, called good games. So again, you don't want to leave it in the hands of umpires. So just go out there, play the game, and have fun. That's what we're out there doing. So just leave it at that, and move on to the next one.
So Tim, I think I might have seen you. I only seen a photo of you, but I'm 41. Are you around that realm?
I'm 37, man. I'm actually, funny thing is I'm coming off Tommy John. I had Tommy John in December of last year. So I pitched in junior college, at Sam Houston State, and then just wanted to continue playing and, never got to swing a bat in college. So coming out here and starting to be able to swing again, it's fun.
So Jose, is he a hitter? Is he a hitter? Would you consider Tim a hitter?
Yeah. Yeah, he man, I'm telling you, he was one of our home run hitters.
Wow, that's good.
For years. I mean, I think we were listening to one of your podcasts. You made somebody made a comment that no one hits, or you don't see a lot of people hit home runs at Schwartz. Man, Tim will always be raking it over there.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I saw the ball good over there, man. It's they don't really have a good bat drop, but for whatever reason, I could see the ball there. But I bat left-handed, so different angle for me.
Yeah, you'd have to deal with the trees.
Well, my thing with the Schwartz Park thing was that everybody says, oh, it's a short field, it's a home run. But my whole thing is the ball doesn't just cross over the fence. It goes 10, 20 feet, 30 feet. So it's a home run no matter what field you're on. Generally most of our adult fields are 310, 305, so it's a home run in any other field. But people just like to go, oh, well, of course you hit one of Schwartz, it's short. Nah, man. Most of the home runs clearly with enough distance. So, but I mean, and Tim, that's good, man. It sounds like you're an athlete. So, it's one of those things where I've heard time and time again where you got pitchers that didn't get the opportunity to hit in college or in high school because they were the pitcher. And you guys can rake. We got a guy, Colton on the Cyclones Sunday. That dude can rake, man. He's a pitcher. He goes, man, they didn't let me hit in college, and I like coming out here and I get to hit, and that dude can rake. And so it's good to see, or it's kind of interesting when you think about how many these college teams are missing out on great hitters because they don't let the pitcher hit.
And to be honest, man, I was a way better pitcher than I was hitter. And just, coming out here when you get the velocity, not what you're seeing in college. I mean, we can all hit 80 miles an hour, right? So if they're not locating it, you're going to hit it. But, I enjoy trying to pick up that craft of baseball is swinging a bat. I did it all through league, high school. And then, get to college, they sign you as a pitcher, and that's where they keep you. So just having the opportunity to do it again and actually swing the bat, I'm enjoying it. I'm not a power hitter with a wood bat yet, but that'll come eventually.
Well, it looks like I'm over here looking at the schedule, and it looks like you're playing the Astros this Saturday. And
next Saturday.
I was still thinking we're in the early part of November. And y'all got a night game coming up. Have y'all played nights yet in this league?
Yes.
Yeah, we had a 7 o'clock.
They did it already?
Yeah, with the Outlaws.
Oh. My bad. Too soon?
Too soon.
It's not too soon. I don't have any.
You know what?
I just feel like you should have done your research.
Yeah. And Manny's played. He played on our team before, and we know Manny. We know how we know him. He's a good ball player, man. And at the end of the day, I think we all have regrets from that game, and I think we'd be a little bit more professional if we could finish that game. But at the end of the day, we all know he's a good ball player, man. I enjoy competing against him. I liked when he was catching me when I was pitching. So. Hopefully have the opportunity, if we don't see him again in the regular season, maybe meet him again in the playoffs and hopefully finish that game.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. I mean, I agree with you, man. Manny's a great ball player. He's competitive. I mean, I play on two teams with him. Play HHL Marauders. I play on that team, and then Sunday League Cyclones. So and I know his. He's a little mouthy, so he gets under people's skin. But he's a good ball player. So, but I think the important thing to take from that game is just as long as we all learned our lessons and understand that we need to keep our cools, because things can really escalate really, really, really fast, right? And so we got to.
I think I might have saved him.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
I wish I would have just kept on. Everything would have just kept going and. We would have kept playing the game. I think I would have enjoyed the outcome of it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, and that's what we've been stressing in this whole podcast. Is if everybody keeps their cool, we will all enjoy our game, right? It's when we start to lose our cool and start to try to get physical with each other, then you ruin everybody's fun, right? And I'm not blaming anybody, one side or the other. I'm just saying, period. If we all don't keep our cool, this is what happens. Stuff like this happens, and you can't finish the game, and then you run into the potential of maybe getting kicked off of those fields, right? Either whether the team gets kicked off the field or the league gets kicked off the field. So it's one of those things that in hindsight, obviously everything's in hindsight. Is hey man, we should have had it a little bit different. So, but I think that I look forward to playing you guys here in a few weeks. Hopefully it's a great game. However it goes. But you got anything else, Cheeto?
I'm good, man.
You got anything else, Cody?
No, it was a pleasure talking to you, gentlemen. And like Armando said, 3 weeks. I think 3 weeks. Yeah, we get last game of the season, and it's going to be tough for us because we're struggling this season, and we need to win out to even have a chance. So we got a tough schedule.
Yeah, we can talk about. We can talk about it.
Off the air, no comment.
Yeah, right. Anything else you guys want to get off your chest or say anything?
No, I mean, for me, hey, look, I'm enjoying this league, man. I think, I'm glad that you guys have this, put this thing together and really enjoying ourselves. And obviously I want to continue playing in this league. I think Jose and a lot of guys on our team feel the same way. So, looking forward to finishing out the season and hopefully coming back next season and maybe, strengthen our team a little bit more. So looking forward to seeing how the rest of the season plays out, and, good luck to everybody else that's in the playoff hunt, and hopefully we get a chance to finish what we came to do this league. We want to win it. That's what we're here for.
We play them in Northland Christian, so it'll be a good field to play on.
Yeah, you guys like that field? That's a good field.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, how do you, man? That field is amazing, actually.
How did you get it?
We had more games there.
What was that again?
I just wish we had more games there.
Oh,
We only had 3 games so far this season.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this.
We're looking at it, and actually, I'm glad you brought this up, Tim.
Yeah.
Armando. How do you get it to have all your games at that field? Just asking.
Yeah.
If there's any way.
So there is a way, and it's money. You have to talk to. You got to talk to Adam.
Let me go ahead and forget about that.
Well,
Never mind.
Well, see, and that's the thing, and that's another great topic, right? Is that we talked about it before. Like, we all want to play in Northern Christian. We want all the games to be there, but the fees increase. I mean, there was I think it was 2 seasons ago, the River Dogs. That was their home. If they were home, that's where they were playing. But they paid extra money so that they could play there. So A lot of us were like, nah, man. I mean,
We're good.
We're good.
We're
It's, you know,
good.
We're good. We're good. We're okay. You know, no. We don't have to play that bad on that.
Because
field.
it's up there. If you don't live in that area, it's up there.
Yeah, and but this season, because of COVID, they've been getting a lot of action. I know we played a lot in Houston hardball. We actually had a ton of games over there, and this season we actually played a lot of games. A lot of our games have been over there. So, especially with 14 teams, you can't play them all at mall. You got to spread it around.
Yeah.
So that's why we've had to be honest, this season we actually played more there than we usually do.
I'm just glad we don't play at Shield Park on Saturdays.
Yeah, I agree.
And the All-Star game, you guys come back next season, then you got a chance to play at Constellation Field. Maybe anything doesn't change about the
asterisk.
Yeah, but the Astros requiring that because that's where we play the All-Star game. And boy, you talk about nice fields, Jesus. Yeah. I mean that's something to play on a field like that.
Huge backstop.
Yeah, if you're a catcher, that's a huge backstop. But it's a beautiful field, man, and that's another perk that we have in this league is that we play. Again, the asterisk is obviously that the Astros took over, so hopefully that does not change our ability to play there, but it may. And but that's a field that we get to play on. And as managers, we automatically get in, and then we get, depending on how many people teams go or whatever, it's like 2 or 3 players from each team. So it's a. Hey, by the way, Jose, do you get on the field? I just kind of hit me right now. Do you play on the field or not, or just manage?
When I have to, yeah, I get on there every now and then. I mean, I don't know if you saw my stats. I'm 1,000 right now, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna. Hey, listen.
You gonna retire that average?
We're gonna let him retire this season, so he's leading by example. So,
Hey, that's where he goes. Hey, I'm out. I already did what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm not gonna play the rest. I'm gonna protect my average. You
I
know?
have to, man.
Right? I can see exactly.
yeah,
Man.
he's got this hamstring thing going on now, so he's gonna be out for a little bit.
Yeah, he's milking that. I got injured, guys. I'm gonna go 1,000 for the rest of the season. Man. That's cool.
Yeah, go ahead. I got it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I get out there. I mean, I'm a liability, to be honest with you, but at batting, I'm okay. I'm not the worst, but
Cool, man.
fielding, I don't know. two left feet out there.
What position?
Kind
you
of
play?
like Tim last game. He was playing second. He
Yeah.
got crossed over. His feet got crossed over because he pitches right-handed and he bats left-handed, so he's.
Jose said he catches, plays first, second, short, third, right, left, center.
Dang, he does it all, man. We're looking at his profile right now.
Third base coach, first base coach.
Damn, the guy does it all, man. He's a 5-tool player, right?
That's more like
He
10,
is.
It's more like 10 tool right there.
Yeah, 10 tools.
And he bats 1,000.
And he bats 1,000, man.
He said, "Give me my single, and I'm walking away."
Oh man, that is cool, dude.
Now, was it a true single, or did somebody rule it as a single?
You know what? I hit it and I took off running, and from what I saw, I should have been out, but the dude couldn't throw this right. So
Oh, you reached on the error.
Oh, man.
Taking away the 1,000.
fielder's choice now.
Hey, we're gonna
Well,
put,
I was the one keeping score. The third baseman was back, and he hit a slow roller, so he came in and he got to it too late, threw it. By the time he threw it, Jose had already hit first, so the throw was on
I'll turn on the burners.
There you go.
The trailer.
that's it, dude. That's it.
But I did ask for the ball back, so that's
Ooh.
the thing.
In the case. That's it, man. It's
I mean, I'm 270. I can still run, so it's not that bad.
yeah, man. I mean, it's one time I seen when I first started in the HHL, man, there was my manager was like, I don't know, 50, 60 years old, man, and he hit the ball to third, and he just takes off running. Now he's like 50 to 60 years old, and he's like jogging basically. I mean, it's as fast as he can run, but it looks like he's like a power walk. It almost looks like a power walk, right? Dude, the funniest thing ever is he's running. This guy, whoever was trying to field the ball, couldn't get their hand on the ball. The ball just kept like slipping out of the hand, and he made it to first base. Like, it was like the funniest thing ever. Like, I was like, and he never gave up. He never turned back or slowed down. He just kept a little speed going, and he got on first. And I'm like, I looked at him. I was like, well, I guess you're the epitome of never give up, man. Just go all the way through.
Well, he's probably watching first base, and he's like, okay, he doesn't have the ball. He doesn't have the ball. He doesn't have the ball. Keep going. Keep going. He still doesn't have the ball.
That's the way I feel sometimes.
Dude, it was funny, man. But sometimes you just got to run it
Sometimes
out.
better be lucky than good. So
Yeah, well, no, that's what it is. You got to run it out, man. You just got to run it out.
Yeah.
I think I seen one a couple of weeks ago with Alianza and the Brewers. He hits a high one to center field. By the time the guy drops it, the runner's almost close to second base, so he got like a double out of that error. You know, so
it looks like your guy Frank Mora, man, gets four home runs, man.
that guy, Frank Mora.
Wow.
Yeah, that guy's a man.
He's a tank, man. He's a tank. He can hit.
You don't want to coach first base when he's on the swinging. He just swings at the ball so hard, like he swings off his shoes every single time.
Wow, he's a lefty, you said?
Yeah, he's a lefty.
Gotcha.
I have quite a few lefties. They keep bringing it up at almost every game. They're like, man, I know why you guys are called the Cyclones now, because you have so many left-handers. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Kind of mixing it up at the plate there.
maybe Cyclones spin on the left side.
Well, yeah, Typhoons spin that way.
Typhoon Cyclone.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, but
I don't know. I was like, it kind of threw me off, and I started thinking about it. Oh, yeah, we do have a lot of left-handers. But it's just one of those things. I don't know. I mean, I'm so used to it. I noticed.
Yeah, I got you. Well, hey, man, I appreciate the time you guys gave us. I don't want to keep you guys anymore. We're about an hour into it, so, man, I really appreciate you getting on here, and I'm glad you're having a good time in Nava, and we look forward to you guys here in a couple of weeks.
Awesome. Thank you for having us, and we're having a blast here.
Sweet, man.
So glad to be a part of this.
All right, man.
Good. We appreciate it.
You guys have a good night, man.
Thank you. All right, you too.
Take care.
Later,
Okay.
guys.
Good luck. Bye.